All right. So I'm sure we've seen this matchup before in general, but this really feels like a matchup where Ramlethal can kind of run with it if they get a hit. However, I know Silverhydra and Star Eater are both really solid players, so I'm not really sure how this matchup will go. This is a really awkward situation for Amelia to be in if Ramlethal's just able to sit up there and keep spamming JH. Now, Silverhydra getting a knockdown, which means they have the pressure in order to take the round. And solid counter hit there. Gets bursted. It's all right. Silverhydra definitely has gotten a few stray hits in and somehow done half her health, but it's stressful to actually like get anything off of this, I think. Getting that pin out, picking up the pin, and going into an easy conversion. All right. Now it's you see Silverhydra in a situation where they kind of do have to give up all their tension in order to get out there, and oh my god, that's a good air grab to end out the round. I feel like Ramlethal's air grab probably does Guts Crush, which is kind of funny. Like an inbuilt Guts Crush into an air grab. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Making an unsafe move there into a throw break. Oops. You never see those on purpose. Now, as for what Star Eater has to do there, that now that they're in the corner, oop, not in the corner anymore, but they might be now that they've got the corner carry on the Milia. Oop. Yep. Silverhydra has to definitely work really hard to keep Star Eater into this corner, considering how much Ramlethal likes to move around. Solid hit from Star Eater, not perfect, but ooh, Silverhydra throwing him back into the corner. All right, picks up a pin again, and let's hope Silverhydra is able to keep up this pressure. Pretty good. All right. That Disc Wire C is really helping Silverhydra out. It not only gives them a get off me move, but it also allows them to slow down time and, of course, reacts to what the enemy is doing. Solid knockdown, but didn't get much off of it because it's not in the corner. You know, that's all you need is Amelia, but oh, very good reversal grab there. I would not have been mashing the grab there personally, but that's the Guilty Gear classic, mash the grab, you know? Ooh, very, very good conversion, and we're back into the corner. Silverhydra just running that game. They finally got their burst back. They finally used their burst. Oops. That's solid Disc Wire C, just throwing them into the air. Very good first game from Silverhydra. Despite them losing a lot of health, still keeping control of the situation for the most part. All right, very solid corner from Silverhydra, but let off the pressure just enough to allow Star Eater to air dash out. Didn't their air thrown back in, so you know it's the Guilty Gear Catch-22. Star Eater definitely trying to keep Milia at a distance, but kind of failing. Gets the knockdown, and Silverhydra gets free mix for the rest of this. Imagine blocking this on net play. Come on. Come on. You can't do that. Very good conversion, but it's very prorated. Oh, they just do the Guts Crush just barely with the Bad Moon. Just taking two solid sword hits right at the beginning of the round does not feel good, but didn't do that much damage. It's all right. Very good. Keeping yourself going there. All right. Did not expect that last hit and didn't end up blocking it. Into a very good corner conversion. All those wall sticks from Ramlethal definitely do not feel good. silverhydra losing the pin, but getting it back using the roll. There's something that you have to play the risk-reward game with. Do you want to throw your pin, or do you want to keep it on you just in case you're not able to get a knockdown next time? You have to convert. Solid air throw. Keeping that pressure on. That's exactly what they wanted. The 6P, not exactly what I expected there, but you know what? To each their own. Star Eater definitely has the need to keep your opponents on the defensive. That's the word I'm looking for. Man, I keep losing my words. Solid RC conversion, although it's going to prorate a little bit. Does not matter because of the Guts Crush. All right, that is 1 for silverhydra. Or, sorry, 2 for silverhydra. My bad. We got the next people coming up. Cocojam. And, of course, we have Nox on the other side. Or, nope, not Nox. Blech. Wait, am I reading that wrong? Nox, yeah.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah.
Heaven or hell, duel 1, let's rock!
Alright, we're still in round 1. Hey, Ryudo.
Hey, how's it going? You just responded. Didn't really, like, take a second guess there. It's like, oh, yeah, person's just talking to me. How's it going?
Not bad. We just started this bracket here, and I'm glad you're here, because it's a little awkward to have to commentate on your own.
No, it's not like you were actually doing great. I got to listen to it, and I'm pretty proud of you. Keep up the good work. But I'm here to help nonetheless.
Oh, my God. Now, I don't think Nox has actually played that much against Axel. We have one Axel player in St. Louis. And,
you have an Axel player? That's how rare they are.
Damn.
Good H actually counteract the air dash in.
Nice. Oh, that 6H just barely hitting? Wow.
Yeah, that second hit 6H. This is going to be huge damage. Oh, drops it a little bit at the end there, but still fine. Requires C to jump back in while he's doing Sparrowhawk dance. That was clean from Nox, actually staying in the whole way through, and Cocojam really feel like they had earned their distance, but Nox was like, nah. Nox got this on locks. Alright, back into the corner here. Good defense.
Solid.
Alright, ooh. Nox is doing actually a pretty solid job getting around a lot of the pokes from Cocojam. Just slides right under.
You know what? Stone Dipper is probably really strong against Axel for what it's worth.
Oh, absolutely. Because it definitely goes on a lot of Axel's pokes, and Axel has to commit to something like a 2H to be able to defeat that. And it's scary. You don't want to commit to that because they're going to jump over it.
That was a pretty wacky interaction there with the jump behind versus a jump back.
Right, exactly. Oh, God. That said, despite all the wackiness there, Nox is doing a really good job of converting each of these situations into his favor. And that said, Cocojam does find himself his back to the corner a lot. And you kind of see him with Cocojam. He's backing up a bit. He's trying to air dash, trying to get the space. There we are again. And he's kind of putting himself into Nox's favorable position. Oh, caught mashing again.
Solid.
Oh, again. And Nox, I mean, Cocojam really likes that jump back 2-3, I believe it is, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
Yeah, it's just not really working. Nox is just not close enough. He doesn't really care. And every time he's actually got a hit on Nox, Nox has countered with 2H trade. And that sucks much more for CocoJam.
Nox is doing rather well playing against Sparrowhawk. That's a really annoying move for some characters, and it appears that he's just making it look like it's a piece of cake to deal with.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we have to kind of give credit to Nox that he's noticing that CocoJam goes for it in the same situations over and over after a burst, and it's just using tech, air dash, YRC to make it impossible to do anything with it. Right,
awesome.
What to confirm. Nox is really clean on those. He's going to match point.
For what it's worth, I know Nox practices confirms a lot. It's
That said, it shows. It absolutely shows. Like every trade, every hit, he's confirmed entirely the whole way through. Ooh, if they jump low. He's gonna try to go for it again. Ooh, tries to slide under it. Doesn't work. I'm actually a little bit surprised.
solid.
Yeah.
Oh, just blitzes it.
He still pressed the button. He saw it. No.
You
All right.
fool.
Yeah, you absolute buffoon. The mix-up was there was no mix-up. Hey.
Oop.
Good FD. Caught the ankle though.
I guess
no!
that pushed it a little too hard.
Yeah. Oh no, and now Nox is getting a little bit impatient. It does get a bit scary in these sort of situations here. Gonna go for it once more. Ooh, good confirm. Alright, CocoJam staying in for a little bit longer. Add some marshmallows to the Coco because he's looking warm right now.
Very nice. Nox is definitely like failing a little bit with the anti-air at this point, because I think CocoJam is slowly adjusting to how Nox wants to play.
Just bit by bit, exactly. Oh, there it is. There's some of that
God.
adjustment you were talking about, but was not in a good position to actually get the Oki situation. All right. Ooh, can't catch the flipper
CocoJam
again.
worked himself into the corner, but they're still able to keep that pressure on. What was that?
That was amazing. That's what that was.
What?
Ooh, okay. Can't put back into the corner there, but the 6P does stop. CocoJam's pressing the button.
Thank you, Sinias, for the raid of 8.
Yeah, much shoutouts, much love to Sinus. Hopefully you're having a good time out there, and all the rest of the 8 of you get comfortable because you're here for some good-ass Guilty Gear action. I like how Amma put it. That Green 7 from way earlier was optimistic.
You know what? You can't deny that Greed Sever is very fun to do.
Exactly. Oh, I was really hoping that CocoJam would DP on Kai's wake up. Oh no! Oh, double no! Alright, has to block, has to hold just for a little bit longer. And he backdash out of it. Yes. Oh, 6P again. But does the 6P return?
Oh.
That
Nox
is
just barely
unfortunate.
taking that 2-0.
Yeah, definitely a lot of stuff coming from CocoJam at the end of that, jamming out as much as they could, but unfortunately just couldn't get through those scammer situations that Nox was so good at converting off of.
All right, up next we should have Princeps Mickey versus Swiggin.
I'm liking this one. Also, I like the names too. They're also good. Swigging in the corner, just getting his little dance on. I don't know actually what that dance is called. That memory dance.
Yeah, I don't know. I got no clue, dude.
Right. There's
Yeah, Mickey's been having some troubles with connecting all day, so we might be having a different match real quick.
We'll just tell Princeps to send us their next 5 moves, and we'll just compare it to whatever Swiggin does, and we'll just end it on that.
Call it rollback turn-based.
Yes.
Turn-based rollback.
I can't believe they finally made rollback Tetris. I mean Tetris. Wow, I was gonna say chess, but I wish they made rollback Tetris.
Rollback
too.
chess. That would be a really funny like game concept. Imagine a version of chess where you're allowed to roll back to a previous state of the game and correct your move.
That's just normal chess for me. Hey, that move I made 4 back. Can we just go back to that move, please? I mean, shout out to SweetX Jam, by the way, just as an aside as they get set up. So we went into like the whole thing where we just really got into chess for like a few months, and so he was kind of my rival. We were going back and forth, and like at least 4 times a day, SweetX Jam would just like, oh man, that move I made like two hours ago. Can we go back to that move, please? Just
Technically
over and over
speaking,
and
you could
over.
probably do that if it was like online, but
Oh, we were playing over the phone, over our cell phones. So
Oh,
it was online.
wow.
And you can actually set it up. It's like, oh, that move back there. Can we have a rollback to this move previously? It's like, no. No, I let him have it every time. It made him feel better about himself.
Yeah, Mickey's been having some connection issues. No clue what they are. I see TeddyTreebark getting in here and going out. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, everyone just wants to party right now, but it's just us two. Real but bad and Office 2013 for Dummies. Trial edition, of course.
Okay, there we go. We got Mystic and TeddyTreebark going up there.
Ooh, this is going to be one hell of a match for sure. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, there we go. I looked over in my stream preview, and then I looked back at OBS, and I'm like, wait, didn't they just walk there? And it's because my stream preview is delayed. I felt like I felt like I just saw what was happening. I was like, wait, did they put rollback into the lobbies?
Yeah, right. OBS rollback? I can't believe they were selling OBS with no rollback.
Of course.
All right, let's go. Mystic, obviously, always a favorite throughout all these tournaments. Any tournament that, Mystic really goes to. But TeddyTreebark definitely climbing up the tree and showing their prowess every single week. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. I like to see TeddyTreebark's a pretty solid player.
Oh, yeah, and only gets stronger every time. All right, good knockdown here. Gonna go for the Okazeme. Ooh, spin the win, but not that easy. Oh, what a scoop! The master of scoops, Mystic! Open up a basket robin in your area, too!
Oh my god!
Ooh, that was cheeky. That was cheeky.
They blitzed the Rock and Soggy there. That was pretty... Oh. Alright, right into a dust loop, even though it black beated.
Yeah, maybe one frame off, just because of online stuff. It happens.
Those JDYRCs are, I think, what's keeping TeddyTreebark from moving in there too far.
Yeah, exactly. Oh! Oh!
What? What? What?
This is the DD Chump H somehow. What? How this happened?
That DP isn't real, by the way. It's actually not invincible at all. Like,
good rollback, good dash back, but man, just
rollback.
Oh! Yeah, Amelia has a move. It is literally rollback. It's her 5D. Ooh, oh no! She just gone for the crown, but that's fine. Chip damage does the work.
Chip damage is exactly what they needed there. TeddyTreebark taking a solid round here.
Yeah. All right. And I do like how TeddyTreebark is doing a lot of dancing around Mystic, and it makes it really hard for Mystic to really commit to anything, because TeddyTreebark's pressure is extraordinarily short, and I'm loving that so much. So you can watch for the counters.
Part of me thinks TeddyTreebark must have some experience against biking to know how to play against that Azami.
Absolutely, and especially with all these online things that are kind of going on, has a lot of opportunity to play a lot of different people online.
Awesome,
but,
perfect.
What a comeback! Yeah, Mystic with the perfect. Ooh, actually dashed over it. All right, good into block.
Now it's TeddyTreebark really needs to find some way to get in, because Biken is, oddly enough, she actually has some zoning tools in Xrd, so...
And, and overall, it really gives her a lot more options to do instead of just, I'm going for counter while you're pressuring me. Haha, I'm the smartest human alive.
I think that could have been a place where you could have mashed grab and gotten it, but, oh, very nice.
2H. Uh-oh. This is the other counter. It's the counter that caused meter.
Back when I played Biken, I would almost always blitz on accident, and it made me so sad. It's P plus K on Biken.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you land it, you're a god. Like, everyone is like, wow, this dude is dangerous. I'm staying back away from him as much as possible.
All right, Mystic takes the first game. I'm actually really sad Biken was the #1 pull character.
Aww. I mean, wasn't it only for one area, though? Like, every area
that was Bridget for Japan, actually.
Yeah, Bridget was for Japan.
Biken was the top in every other region.
And then Johnny was #2 in every region, period.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, why is everyone so mad about Johnny being #2? He's hot. He's got ass. But anyway. Alright, gonna go for... Ooh, tries to go for something a little bit tricky, but that gets it out.
Oh, very nice. Doesn't quite convert because they bursted, but that's alright.
duality of man, Bike and sleeper, resident sleeper, Bike and Craigasm. All right, ooh, gets a knockdown. It's really far away though. I'm kind of surprised about that from TeddyTreebark. He even grabbed the pin for that matter. Oh no, couldn't do it.
Real stressful situation for TeddyTreebark to be in.
Oh no, doesn't get a throw again off the jump situation. Lands right in front of him, but unfortunately, does not get scooped. Oh, that jump D screeching.
Very good.
And leaves TeddyTreebark screeching as Mystic goes into match point.
My bad if everyone on stream just heard my computer make a noise.
No, I didn't hear it, so that's what counts. I didn't hear it, so it didn't exist. Clearly, is how it works. All right, ooh, catches him before he gets the move out. After the
Lord, that was tricky.
Liked it. All right, sneaky overhead. Oh, good back dash. Oh, anti-airs the pin. All hair, no cares.
There we go. What happened there?
Not sure.
I've never seen that happen. All right. That was a really awkward grab attempt. Kind of went for a 6H because they went over with an air dash. Very good tech trap.
Sorry, just a moment. I'll be right back.
Sure. If Biken had depth perception, she'd be busted, obviously. That was actually a pun. Like, I should get off the mic right now. All right. Who's up next? I think we've got AHG and White Beast coming up next.
Apologies about the break there. I take it that Mystic won it, considering they're both gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's AHG and White Beast next. I think.
Ooh, all right.
I'm not sure if someone else ended up in the stream queue.
Get more Amelia action here today, it looks like. Can you imagine being quarantined with someone like Milia? That would be awful.
So
we could you in the corner.
We could either do PepperySplash silverhydra right now, which would be round 3, or go to AHG White Beast. And we should get AHG White Beast, just because it would mean we're still in round 2.
But that said, I wouldn't mind seeing PepperySplash play.
Yeah, well, we'll see him later, even if he's not like right here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the White Beast.
All right.
Now, where art thou, your opponents, White Beast? Bring them to the table.
I mean, earlier we saw AHG, and I don't think they've ever actually entered a monthly because they work night shifts, or not a monthly, a weekly.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever actually entered a weekly because they work night shifts, and of course, Monday night shift.
Yeah.
Kind of can't come.
But, yeah. But now that you have a Saturday open, that actually works out pretty well, huh? So you're probably seeing a lot of players here, I assume, that might not be able to make it throughout the week. It's a little bit late for them. They need to go to bed. They still have to go into work next morning. That's why I figured probably this term is probably, like, you're getting a lot of new names, faces, and a lot of sort of stuff, too.
Yeah, there's quite a few people we haven't seen before. Give me one sec. This isn't actually important, but I just wanted to switch my character. Like, I'm not gonna use it. I just wanted to switch my character.
No, you should jump in and be like, all right, White Beast, round 2, baby. I'm the secret boss.
I don't have my stick connected. I'm using an Xbox controller currently, so.
Damn,
yeah.
Like that's a struggle to read stuff right there. Like, okay, my stick didn't plug in because weird Steam settings, and I'm like, whatever, fine. I'll just use my keyboard. My keyboard's here. I'm here. Easy done. You plugged in a whole ass Xbox controller to do this?
No, see, I've got
This game ain't even on Xbox. It's not even on Xbox.
We're playing on PC. Come on.
No.
We're playing on PC.
Microsoft sitting there collecting $2. Like, yeah, but
you've got look. Whenever you go to like the versus screen on PC, it does show you an Xbox 360 controller, and this is an Xbox One controller. So I don't know.
So you're even off-brand, even in the Microsoft bubble. Bill Gates is out there laughing at your ass because you're sitting like, he can't even use the right console. I didn't make the Xbox 360 for nothing. That's how Bill Gates sounds, and I don't know why. This is very important.
Okay,
to
so
me, apparently
I've got my stick sitting next to me, but it does that thing where once you like press a button on the controller, that is the player one controller for the menu.
Yeah, that
like,
stuff sucks.
If I were to actually play today and say like an exhibition match, I would have to like restart my game. We're still waiting on either PepperySplash or AHG. I swear they're in here somewhere. Did we lose you?
So, the power went out in the house, so I'm now on my phone.
Power went out in your house?
Yes. Multiple times now.
What?
What?
I'm not burning anything. Okay.
Do you need help?
We have.
Please say. All right.
This is a weird development.
It's a strange development indeed. So, you do your thing, and hopefully we'll be back shortly. So, you're on your own, buddy. Bye.
Okay, bye. I don't know what to think about that. I really don't. Okay. I just lost him because his power went out.
So we got AHG, he's coming up. He didn't know what the room was, so he's coming through right now.
So AHG and Peppery are both in here. They're actually up next, so both of them. We want to have AHG first? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep, and he's good to go. He's still playing Sin. Yeah, there we go. HG does not play Sin, plays May.
Don't tell him what he can't do.
Let's get that St. Louis flag up there just because I can. They have not started yet, so come in the spectators. Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just in time.
So, if May hits Milia, she dies. So
I figured. Like, this definitely sounds like a matchup where May has, like, one-touch combos that just kill Milia outright, and Milia has to work really hard.
It's hard for May to get started sometimes because Milia's space control is really good. But if May gets the hit, it goes real bad real fast.
Yeah.
It's like, it's over real fast. So Milia wins slow and May wins fast.
They've had 2 trades here. All right.
Burt's out of the corner? Oh, can't convert, yeah.
This makes a lot of the places where AHD likes to play, I think, would make Milia kind of struggle to ever get a hit in on May.
That could have been big. Big hit.
This will be a lot of damage straight back into the corner. All right.
Yeah, it was mostly burst safe too, so that was pretty good.
I noticed AHD really likes those burst safe routes.
Oh yeah. AHD doesn't want you to do anything. He wants you to sit there and take it. Oh no!
Oh my god, that the kills, yeah. Just barely.
Oxy with the James Gen. Will kill.
Now it's if AHG like gets the momentum at the start of the round, I think AHG can definitely just outright kill White Beast here.
Did you see the damage on that 1/6H?
Yeah, wow.
Nice throw.
I guess
Disc.
the charged 6H
Okay.
would probably do damage.
Oh, we were both right. Both AHG and I were right. That was awesome. Oh no.
Yeah, this is a situation where AHG just wants to kind of poke out a little bit.
And White Beast is trying to, you know, play patient and use this mid-range, because Milia does fine at mid-range. It's just, you get the hit, and it's a big deal.
Of course.
Trying to get in there, trying to make something work, build some meter. White Beast is running out of health. Doesn't have pin.
Yep, this is a situation where like White Beast definitely needs to play super perfectly, or else they'll
yeah.
die.
To be fair, it's like, this isn't, Life Toll doesn't matter for Milia. Oh, up
Yeah.
Dolphin.
You could be on the Magic Pixel and still come back several times over on Milia.
You're already like 2 touch anyway when round starts, so what does the life bar matter?
That was a solid round for
solid.
AHG.
Yeah, but you know, like this is the thing, is that if things don't go well for Milia, they go badly. Right?
Yeah.
So,
It's either good or horrible.
right.
That was a bit awkward.
I don't know if that was supposed to be like a bait.
There's a possibility that might have been like a burst bait or something.
Oh. Lots of air-to-air interactions. Oh, good burst bait. Can't punish.
HG definitely likes to control that airspace though, so I'm not surprised to see White Beast trying to go up and challenge him, even though it probably won't work out for him, honestly.
Nice convert. Can't really do much mid-screen. Going back for the pin. Oh. And this is his chance. Oh, can't get anything off that.
Really glad Milia's pin just bounced off the wall there, because that means it's actually closer. This could be the end of the round. Solid. AHG really likes those mix-ups where he goes like high, low, high.
It's almost undefendable.
Yeah.
There are a couple things you can do that are really risky, but there's so many layers that she can put in there that it's really hard to defend against. It's just one of those things that you just kind of eat or guess.
Yeah, what do you do?
I can't believe that 6H hit him at like half screen right above his head. It was great. Ooh, that's a big. Oh, it couldn't convert.
And it's probably just delay there, just getting him. Couldn't really convert. What happened there?
I hope someone was gonna clip that. Can people please clip the awesome things that keep on happening in this tournament?
What?
The crazy, stupid interactions.
All right.
Yeah, burst in no life.
Yeah, AHG definitely likes those routes where there are no burst points. So you have a situation where you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And now he's going into possibly the last round with no burst. I wonder if he'll be able to control the air right now. See how like May's being very preemptive?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just Milia's getting tagged. And that's all you really have to know is that Milia just can't get anything out there because just keep getting stuff.
I think what White Beast is definitely looking for is a ton of air grabs.
Dead. Very dead. Extremely dead.
Are you getting a please wait too?
Yes, it'll go away after a minute. But yeah, so White Beast gets knocked down to losers. Good job to Ayumu.
Getting
That's
another
usually happens
please wait?
when someone leaves the match. It's gonna go away. Don't worry about it.
Okay, it means they probably alt F4'd or something.
Yeah, it might be what it was.
All right, up next is silverhydra versus PepperySplash.
That was a 2-0 by ASG. Moves on in winners, and then so up next we have Pep versus silverhydra. So we have another Milia.
And I'm going to take that off. My bad.
He's playing Venom. So Venom's wake up is so fast that a lot of melee Oki is not real against Venom. That's why you'll see a lot of like close slash throw OS against Melia, because there's just not many things that she can do.
Fair enough.
That she normally gets to do. Oh, tried to big convert, couldn't make it. Trying to defend the pin. Walking in, got the pin.
God. What was that?
6P whiffed. Oh, nice
Yeah,
block.
but like how? That move's really good.
There's a dead spot.
Apparently.
Yeah, it was just getting so close.
Oh, that was a
It's
solid
not
counter hit.
perfect.
Didn't actually get a combo off of it, sadly.
Yeah, but you know the control's nice.
Yeah.
First burst of the game. Oh, Silver Hydra's putting in some good work. Oh, did you see how he jumped back to air dash forward
Yeah.
so he could get the combo? That was dope.
Yeah. Really good
Oh, couldn't
adjustment.
get it.
It shows the kind of game sense you see out of PepperySplash, really.
PepperySplash, one of the strongest players in the US. For sure.
Oh my god, Silver Hydra, that was an insane mix-up.
Gets hit. Convert. High or low? What do you think?
I'm thinking high. Oh, that went low,
You got
alright.
hit. Oh, too far. Didn't jump forward. And Peps is just like trying to get a hit here to get control. Got it.
Oh, very good. Silver
Cross up.
Hydra is actually running the match really well whenever they do get a hit.
Peps actually not getting hit by mix-up. It's more so about trying to block the mix and then moving afterwards.
Right.
Oh, a little bit of lag maybe.
Makes sense. That's a stressful situation to be in.
Nice IB throw. Big combo. G5.
Yep.
Look at the. Oh no! Back dash is the Q5. Hero burst. Pool ball's chasing him down. Oh, jump P. Millie jump P is so good. Now it's one round apiece.
This is surprisingly close. I did not expect this to be this close.
It happens. It's Guilty Gear, man. Stuff happens. Remember, Milia sucks, right? She can't win. Oh, nice throw. Burst safe route. Just trying to bait the burst right now, I think. Throw.
Yeah, that was a hard thing to read.
It's so hard. Yeah, it's just you can't burst, can't do anything. Oh, nice IB throw. There wasn't much that Silver Hydra could do there.
Yep.
That was a close game.
Yeah, that was a solid game from both sides.
So Pep goes up 1-0.
Heaven or hell.
So let's see if Silver Hydra can sort of control the neutral a little bit better here.
I think, yeah,
Oh,
that
gets
is
hit by the
definitely what
meat
Silver
ball.
Hydra's lacking here. PepperySplash
Yeah, like when things get
definitely has a lot of ways to deal with Milia because of just 6P kind of invalidates a lot of Milia, I think. But the way
one thing
Silver
that I
Hydra
really
wants to
like
play.
about the way that Pep's playing is that Pep's focusing on the spacing for Milia and trying to avoid the big ranges.
Like, I see that they're trying to get around far slash range a lot. Yeah, that was not
hit?
something I would have blocked, honestly.
See, Pep's respecting. Actually, what did he 2S on Wake Up there?
Hmm.
Yeah, and just poking with balls.
Very awkward. Venom can definitely get you in checkmate situations where you just have to take the L.
You can gamble really hard and guess. That's the only
Yeah.
thing you can really do. Oh, nice convert.
Solid block.
Couldn't get knocked down.
Hmm.
See, Pep is just totally fine being out at this range. Oh, good block. That was a punish.
Oh my
Face
god.
the first. First safe 5P.
That was a lot of interactions really quick, and all of them dealt with it really well.
Alright, if you say you didn't get hit by that, you're a liar.
I didn't know that he could make the black hole ball go up and down like that. That's insane.
Oh, you can do so many different angles with them, especially with the formations, because the balls hit each other. You have a lot of control over where they go. The best part of playing Venom has to be that people don't even know exactly what you're doing. So you kind of just get to do things, and people are like, wow, you're amazing. No
Every
matter what you did.
individual Venom player could theoretically have a different setup that they specifically use.
Absolutely. That's the thing. Like, Sato 310 has made a lot of tech, but there's a whole Venom like community that has developed the tech because no one was able to just, he's so complicated as a character. He has so many nuances.
Right, so it looks like the majority of the matches in this part of the bracket for some reason are stream or on stream.
We can kick some of these out, so
yeah.
we don't need to do that. Let's get some of these matches going. I am not going to commentate my own match when that comes up because I'm not that amazing.
We might want to get ElvenShadow versus Bismarck in here, or yeah, I think
let's just get
ElvenShadow versus Bismarck or the May mirror may be cool to see.
I would like that. That could be fun. One of them has to lose, right?
Yeah, it's when I think about it, I'm like, I really prefer how AHG plays, and it's really consistent, whereas GPS seems to be playing, you know, a lot more nutty, so to speak.
Sometimes taking risk can be worth it just because it changes the way your opponent plays.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times the way that you get someone to make mistakes is by showing them that you'll take opportunities when they're presented to you. So you got to walk that line between avoiding committing to things you don't need to and not letting your opponent get too comfortable. But that's like a playstyle thing. Alright, so Jam versus May. Or Jam versus Faust.
May, yeah. No,
go ahead.
this is I'd say this is probably really awkward for Jam to get in on, just because of the fact that her it's the 10,000 ton gold weight. Wow.
Nice EP. Oh, big hit. Block slow. What I was going to say about this matchup is that Jam has a lot of moves that she can throw out in neutral that can lead to big hits, like 6H on counter hit.
That does make sense, yeah.
It's not that Jam wins the neutral, but Jam can get a lot out of the neutral and get started.
Fair enough. That's a Biggie Faust. All right.
Oh, it doesn't block it. That's it?
Could be it.
Not enough.
So close.
Oh, hero air throw?
I bet if ElvenShadow had meter there, that would have actually been it.
Doesn't block the overhead. This could be it. This could be big. Oh.
Yeah, I'd say that was just a good idea to keep him safe. Very
OTG.
good block on that burst.
It was an OTG burst though, so he couldn't punish. He didn't realize it, and he tried to do a combo.
Wow.
I was going with no burst though. See, that's what I'm telling you. Just puffball.
That is real, I guess. Yeah. Like ElvenShadow probably can't throw out scalpel pull or far slash very often against Jam, just because of the fact that Jam has so many low profiles.
Yeah, and like her pokes have really big hitboxes. Or sorry, they have like restricted hurt boxes, so you can just throw them out, and unless someone's actually poking Jam, you're not going to get hit.
Solid 5v6 conversion. Not sure what that super was for, but all right.
It's invincible, and it's plus.
Yeah.
So you throw it out, you think they're going to like try to wake up Blitz or something like that, or hit a button,
Oh.
and they just get hit, and they die.
Because it's plus, I see.
Yeah, because why not? You're spending meter or whatever.
I did not know that was plus. Actually,
Yes.
I think Amadeus told me that, and I just forgot.
It is not frame 1 invincible though, so it's not a reversal.
Fair enough.
Knockdown in the corner. Meaty 2H. Big counter hit. That's the one that you don't want to get hit by.
ElvenShadow is just kind of taking those counter hits right now. It's not a good situation for Faust to be in.
This is what's frustrating about playing against Jam, is that she just needs a couple hits. Big hit. Unblockable 6H. Good dead angle. Oh, gets hit by the big guy.
Dead angle, anyways.
The dead angle actually was safer because of the mini Faust. So like it recovered faster, guys.
Technically speaking, it was better. All those techs forward not working out for Bismarck.
Elven trying to show off his new shoes. Gotta show that 5K. Yeah, so Bismarck has not been really able to close out rounds. Bismarck has gotten in openings, and I think he took a round, right? But it was just wasn't enough. A couple drop combos made a big difference.
Bismarck is definitely doing a good job once they do get hits.
Oh yeah, big hit. And the 6H has been putting in work. The problem with 6H is that going my way leaves you out anyway. So if you get hit, you lose your champs anyway.
Really sad fate to see that blue card go away.
Oh, he's got a Ryujin card. FDC jump K. One life.
Alright.
Oh wow. Pulling out the super gimmicks. He canceled his glow kick into in the item toss so that there wouldn't be more hits, and then did the command grab. I'm mad.
That's
I
so
didn't even get hit by
stupid.
it.
I don't like that. Oh, now we got the jam buff going on. All right. We've seen this twice today now.
Oh no. Helium jam.
Yeah, it's a jam buff.
It's a monster.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, stream. I'm sorry if your ears hurt. Nice burst. Little guy's coming in. He's gonna be here eventually. It's gonna be a problem.
He's still walking, ain't he?
He's here.
He's here now.
He's just walking there menacingly. Oh!
That kind of messed it up, but then he still
Yeah.
reset into the command throw.
So the mini fouls a lot of the times will actually stop the scalpel from comboing. And so that's why he went for the command grab there, because he had the presence of mind to know I can't do the command, I can't get the scalpel pull, so go for a reset because maybe the block.
Huh.
So good job on Elven. Elven
Alright.
continues to advance in winners.
Looks like we have Lotus and blacksnake.
Okay, that'll work. And let's see. Still in this round of winners, we have Mr. K vs. Sim and GPS versus AHG. So probably the next match is going to be GPS versus AHG, and I'll get off commentary so I can run my match. With
Fair
Sim.
enough. Hopefully Ryoto gets his power back. I did not expect that.
Maybe Faust has a router item that they can pull out.
Thank God.
So this, I don't remember if this is a run back from the team tournament.
I think
But-
it is. I don't remember.
I don't remember if they played. Everything's a blur.
Oh yeah, blacksnake
definitely-
went through the majority of our team, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
5D. Big hit. Look at this damage. That's off of 5D. Oh, he tried to reset.
All right. Lotus is still getting hits, so if it works, it works.
Didn't finish this food. Yeah, Lotus in a bad spot now. No burst? Good burst.
That got turned around real quick.
And the snake dash.
Oh my God!
I felt that in my heart.
I couldn't tell who got hit there, to be honest.
I'm actually surprised that flash kick worked. 5H. Cross up. Trying to bait the burst. See, this is the problem with playing a really smart player like blacksnake, is that they're smart. And they know you're trying to bait. And then you lose your combo.
Stupid smart players.
Yeah. Knockdown? Nice convert. That's hard.
Yeah, especially online.
blacksnake is feeling himself right now. I want you to know that he is like, I'm in there. He's feeling nice.
All those IVs went to waste, but Lotus does have a stick of butter for when they get the knockdown.
Good call to save the burst here.
Fair
Oh, that was
enough.
a fuzzy. Because Lotus blocked the ball standing, the IAD was actually had to be blocked high.
Huh.
Good gold burst. Flash kick out. Look at that risk. That was flashing risk.
Huh. Yeah.
No convert.
All right. That's counter hits everywhere, man. People just keep pressing buttons.
Venom gets to do wake up close slash in a lot of situations because of the throw OS, and it's 5 ranks. Oh.
All right.
What's his low?
Weapon X Super. He was technically
That
out
might
of the
be
corner
it.
there, but get punished. All right.
It's gonna be real hard to come out of this.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Item Storm.
A little bit of an overextension. Oh.
Unfortunate. That'll clash. I guess Lotus is technically in here. This
One
could
chance.
be the bringing it back.
Does it block? Oh
my God!
Didn't believe in the hit! Lotus had the hits! That was the game!
They had the hit.
blacksnake goes up 1-0. See, that's why you hit buttons. Game's not over until it says slash.
Very good burst bait.
Very clean combo. Wow. And Flash goes straight through the ball.
Just stalling himself in the air a little bit. You never know what'll happen. Whoa! All of those balls go straight into Lotus' face.
Big hit. And Lotus has meter, so this could be the hit that kills. This should be death. 6H super?
Yep. Definitely has the opportunity to go for that super and finish it off.
And it's just that meter advantage from Leo. That matters so much in this matchup. If you can keep meter with Leo, like the hit right here, this damage doesn't matter as much as the meter. Tries to go for the link, doesn't get it.
Unfortunate. Yeah, we're on delaying that code. You still got to remember that.
One chance. 5H.
Yeah, everyone's in a real stressful situation.
The good thing about blackSNAKE's situation right now is he has meter, so if he gets a big hit, he can set up Oki.
Oh my god. That was so many levels of not wanting to press anything.
What is this combo?
Wow.
That's absurd!
That is absurd. Venom does no damage, just remember that. That was a missed flash kick.
No!
Oh my god, that's the end.
And Lotus was so patient for so long, and then the flash kick came eventually, but it was so hard to not get nickeled and dimed. Doesn't get the 5k.
Unfortunate.
blackSNAKE has tried to IV hit a button there every time. And a lot of times it's getting hitting him by second Rekka, but it worked out that time.
I mean, it should work, but it looks like it's just not working out for him at the moment.
blackSNAKE dealing with some erratic parts of the setup, but able to recover with the meter.
Yeah, blackSNAKE is really doing well whenever they can get control of the situation.
Oh yeah. Well, the great thing about Prush is that he's very good at playing on the fly. So you never get him into a situation where
oh my
first
god,
up top of the screen. Never mind.
You never get him into a situation. Just period there.
Oh no!
Oh, no! They had to burst there.
No, they didn't. That was the worst part. That wasn't a combo.
Because they probably could have teched out at that point. It's upsetting.
Yeah. All right, so good job by blackSNAKE. Moving on in winners. Lotus dropping to losers, still in the tournament. All right, so I'm going to jump off here so I don't hold up the tournament because I hear that's bad to do as a tournament organizer. Hold up your own tournament. So I'll be back.
Heaven or hell, duel.
What is happening here? Okay, we have two Mays. I'm still changing names. I couldn't figure out who was who because they didn't give me a chance to look at them. There we go. That should be it. This is such an awkward matchup for both of them. Like, this mirror probably has to be one of the most awkward things in the game just because of the fact that they both want to set up and they kind of cancel each other out. It's not a situation that's very fun for them, I think. Or either that or this is just the most fun matchup in the game. I don't know, man. Like, what do you think is going through Ayumu's head whenever they, just set up a dolphin and then have to just deal with the other person's like beach ball or whatever? Like, oh, interesting grab there. I mean, technically speaking, I don't remember how much health May has, or not health, but defense. Now, either player getting a solid hit could actually mean the end, and it's a bit unfortunate that they supered there. They weren't actually pressing anything there. All right. It was a very solid use of, I think that was JH there. No, it's really awkward for both of them. I think AHG does have what I would call, technically speaking, the superior playstyle in this specific mirror, just because of the fact that like a defensive player would be more consistent than an offensive player. However, GPS, despite being what I would call an offensive player, does have the brain, the big brain that occasionally goes for the nutty stuff. HG is kind of representing reversal super more than I expected, though. Like, as someone who's actually played against HG a lot, you don't see him press super very often unless it's to Guts Crush. That was a solid dolphin summon just to stuff them, going for their own dolphin summon. You know what? They're actually like so big-brained right now. I literally can't tell what is happening. To be honest, I can't tell who's who. Like, I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's okay. AHG has the advantage now, and this could definitely be the end. It looks like. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong meter because of course they're both playing Mei. Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, okay. I can kind of follow it now. I don't know. That was AHG taking a game.
Heaven or hell, duel 1, let's rock!
Now, I think whoever gets the first hit here is definitely the one that is able to do things preemptively, just so that just to stuff the other. So this could be theoretically like a very snowbally mirror. Like you just get hit once and then you're eating mix for the rest of the game. Like, what do you do, man? I don't know. That was a solid /Red Roman cancel. It's... I don't know how to feel about this mirror, honestly. I really don't. That was a lot of things to block. Both of them definitely like their fuzzy setups, I can tell you that. Now, I guess just eating 2 dolphins to the face is probably not a good idea, but it happens to the best of us. I don't know. GPS is very, very, like, I think GPS is doing a really good job adjusting here to how AHG plays. So AHG is a very defensive player. Of course, I assume that the mirror kind of changes how each of them wants to play. I just realized that both of the beach balls are the same color, and that's very confusing. That was GPS who won that game. All right.
Heaven or hell, duel 1, let's rock!
Yeah, I think GPS is making some very good adjustments here. Definitely being pretty solid on... Oh, they're not the same color. Okay. I swear I thought they were the same color. I literally, like... This mirror puts me in, like, a brain situation where my brain doesn't even know, like, who is who or who is dying. Because I think,
well, there is no mirror. There's no... You can't have the exact same color. It gives you the mirror color. If you do that.
I'm saying the dolphins look the same to me.
Oh, yeah. I have that trouble in, like, Venom mirrors and stuff, like, who actually is... Who's like, balls or whose.
That's really confusing, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just getting into the game feed now, so I might have to speed up, but...
Yeah. Just watch it hyperspeed for a while, you'll be good.
Oh yeah, that'll certainly help.
AHG definitely has like the mind to just lame out GPS, I think. If that is what's required, I think AHG definitely has the mind to just lame GPS out, you know, just do fuzzies over and over if they have to.
I think a lot of it's going to come down to the summon game and kind of who gets away with their summons, and
that bursting at the top of the screen somehow worked out for him. I don't know
burst.
how.
I love Canadian bursts. Yeah, I feel like it's going to come down to who's kind of able to establish footing on the field via summons and other, like, you know, like dolphin placement and stuff. Like, who can establish enough advantage to get in and then do all the funky stuff like you were talking about.
This is 1-1 last round here. This is a very, very close match.
Oh, double Luigi. Okay. All right.
Oh
so I think
God.
I'm just catching up to there now.
It just ate all that damage and then got an OTG tech, which is upsetting, but AHG definitely does have an advantage here.
Wow.
3K just absolutely messing him up. I think 3K is an option that you can't represent very often, but when you do, it's something that comes out of nowhere.
It's scary, and it's kind of just one of those things that's just crazy enough to work.
Oh my god, both of them are so close
Okay,
to death.
J2H to get the combo. Okay.
Oh my
off the
god.
dolphin. What's he got? And the fuzzy! Oh, man.
Not only was that a fuzzy, but also they didn't FD any of that, so they probably would have died to chip damage.
Yeah, that's true. He was stuck in the air, yeah. I mean, that was exactly the kind of thing that AHG does to other people too, which probably makes it a little extra frustrating that he got hit by it. But so GPS is going to move on there. He will play the winner of Mr. K and Sim.
That was a very close mirror.
For sure. Is that? No. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through up to top 8, so we'll get like all of the winner side qualifiers and then probably 2 of the loser side qualifiers.
Yeah, we're just gonna let losers run on its own for now. Apparently, Kizzercrate is actually in losers. Who knocked Kizzercrate into losers?
Who did he? Oh, he lost to Mystic 2-0, which you know, Mystic's really good, so that's not really surprising, but kind of a rough draw to get him that early. So up next it appears we're gonna have Crocks and Socks versus DeathNapalm. DeathNapalm, a Biken player. Crocks and Sock is I believe New York. I know he, somewhere in the Upper East Coast. Slayer player. He plays one of the really funky, like cotton candy color Slayers. So like anytime I see a color with like the weird like light blue and pink.
Yeah, that's the DLC color. That's like the pastel one. Yeah,
every time I see
DLC
that
color.
Slayer color, I know it's a Crocks and Socks clip. Just like if I see the blue one with the yellow hair, I know it's a Munchie clip. Okay, Bite Loops. DeathNapalm smart enough to jump out, gets counter hit anyway.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Yeah. No, so that's kind of a tricky situation against Slayer because he you can just wait for to see Pile Bunker hit, make sure that it's Pile Bunker, and then burst. But if you just burst at the wrong time, he doesn't even have to change the combo. Like if you just do it at a certain point, you're gonna get whiff punished by the second Pile Bunker.
It's kind of like
DeathNapalm's getting a little bit more footing in here. Crocks and Socks does have a full stick of butter, so you got to be aware of the reversal.
Both of these characters do a lot of damage, so you're definitely going to see people dying very quickly if they do get hit.
And Biken is one of the few characters who can just kind of say, like, I don't care about your BDC. You can still BDC out of the setups, but you're going to get basically trapped in the air as soon as the tatami comes through. Tries to go for the reset, blocks it, gets it with the BDC Mappa anyway. He's going to get an air combo here to keep it going.
Oh my god.
Biken's one of those characters who can just kind of say screw you to BDC.
Air throw setup. I noticed that a lot of Bikens that play here on Netplay really like their air throw setups.
Yeah, no, she's got a million of them. She's a really cheap character. But I think every character has those kinds of setups. It's just like the level of frequentness that you can like force them into your opponent. Like her B&Bs you can like put OSs with the, you know what I mean? Like every character can do that stuff because this game is really ridiculous. But okay, wow, goes for the 2S. I wonder if he thought it was going to be like an IED to Tommy, but he was able to get the confirm anyway. He's got to start baiting out these Sakuras on Wake Up because he's trying to space out 6H, which is really good against Biken in case she tries to jump.
I think Sakura is technically low profileable, but like good luck getting a move that does that on Slayer.
Well, the Azami too, though.
Is that a good idea? Yeah, it was.
Can you guard? Does the guard point beat supers? I forget.
The guard point does beat supers, actually.
Oh, that's gonna confirm. Because I know Leo's counter beats supers.
They actually went for a Suzuran grab there, so 6H came out right before they got super.
But it still confirmed on the counter hit to Tommy.
Yep.
I see. Okay. All right. I see you. All right. Let's make sure that we're. Okay,
you know what?
Slayer can actually 6P through Azami DP. Like she can. Sorry.
Azami DP is not a good move. Just be clear.
No, yeah, she can guard point it. I think it works with like Suzuran DP too. Like she can guard point the 6P and then the DP will still whiff because the
it's funny
high profile or I guess it's low profile. The upper body invul will still go through it.
That is an insane 6P.
Who's Bikens? Yeah, it's good. Or Slayers.
Both of them actually.
Both are good. Both are really good.
They really buffed Biken's 6P. Like it used to be really bad.
It's a real move. Yeah. It's a big beefy hitbox. It's out for a while. It's definitely not as dainty as some of the other 6Ps out there.
I was expecting DP loops instead of that is a DP loop. Cool.
All right. Ooh, guard points, but doesn't.
That was a red
activate off
Azami,
of
but
it.
they didn't
Ooh,
actually
yep.
get anything out of it.
Sometimes when there's an RC slowdown and you're in the middle of Dandy Step, you just gotta let it rip, man. Like,
Yeah.
just press P and see what happens. Roll the dice, man. That's the nature of this character. Just roll the dice. Okay, BDC Mappa gets guard pointed and he was able to RC, but he wasn't able to save himself.
Part of me thinks Slayer would be like a huge gambler just because of that.
Oh,
my
he's
God.
gonna burst dot through the TK.
You
Charles
got burst
Manson.
supered again? Oh my god, that's the
And
end, yeah.
then the claw sucks. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so that was some winners. I'm looking at the bracket right here. All right, so DeathNapalm is going to move on and take on Hotashi, which is interesting because they are both Floridians, I believe. So right now we've got some pretty interesting matches to qualify for top 8, which is we've got Hotashi and DeathNapalm, ElvenShadow and Mystic, which I believe that was a grand finals at one of the quarantine quarrels.
Yeah.
Mr. K and GPS, PepperySNAKE and PepperySNAKE and blackSPlash. Yeah, no, totally. So we're gonna get a Venom mirror, which will be cool. And then some other matchups that we've seen in previous quarantine quarrels. So this should be interesting. Right now, we're going to get ElvenShadow versus Mystic right here. So we've definitely seen this before.
Heaven or hell, duel, 1, let's rock!
Okay, backs up, gets a meteor right off the rip.
That was a solid throw. No, Mystic has a situation where like ElvenShadow really has to worry about what Mystic is going to do more than they do their own.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it's going to come down. Faust has some really good normals, but they're not. You can't really just kind of do them and get away with them, except for 5H on Wake Up, because you can always get away with that. But if you do like 5K, for example, is a really good button, but against jumping into Tommy and stuff, or jump
Mystic
H like
is
that. Like there's a lot
looking
of
to Azami that Biggie Faust, but they didn't find the opportunity.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
another one. Oh no, that's fireworks.
meteors
That's
over
good
the
than not
air,
fireworks.
Sakura. So yeah, I think a lot of it's just going to come down to the 6Ps and the 5Ks of the world, and really how Mystic is able to deal with the items. Like you said, he tried to Azami the one big mini Faust and wasn't able to, and it ended up putting him in some trouble. But so Mr. ElvenShadow's going to take that first round. Guard points the drill. What is going on?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's one of those things where like if you guard point something, sometimes you can just throw out Azami and they'll still hit it anyways.
He's 6H the low Azami. Just that moment right there just kind of like made my commentator brain melt for a second. All right, he's going to get the combo into the corner. Ooh, that was a really tricky mix-up, and he knew that he could throw the low option and out the high. Okay, all right.
Now, are we in a place where like Mystic actually secretly has an advantage? I don't know. Mystic definitely has to work on getting in.
Mystic is that's super true. And I think one of the things that makes Mystic so strong is his like anti-mash Viking stuff, like his ability to use Azami to like punish people for trying to fight back. That's what I think like I noticed distinguishing Mystic from other Vikings. So, but in order to do that, in order to like push that strength, he has to get in.
It was a solid.
We
Even
saw
though
it
it
a
was
little
Blackbeat,
bit
they
right
still
there.
finished off their dust loop.
For sure. So I think it's going to be. He was able to do it there, but is he going to be able to consistently get in and apply that pressure through the course of a 3-game set against ElvenShadow? Okay, Claw. She does have access to the Claw follow-ups, and there's a lot of interesting little mind games you can do with that. Okay,
Awesome.
Tatami in the corner. Chicken
Mystic
guards,
is-
gets hit by the 6K. He probably meant to throw that, then he's throwing roll. Okay, weird tech situation. ElvenShadow's just kind of been biding his time, waiting for that window to get up in there, and he goes for the fishbowl. He's going to get the counter hit confirmed. The jump Gus didn't work, but the TK Charles Manson did. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Mystic is going to take that first game there after a little bit of a scramble.
If I
towards
recall
the end
correctly,
there in the
this was
corner.
actually a grand finals of one of our things.
This
and
definitely was, yeah.
We're getting this
I was
in,
thinking
what
about
is
that
this?
earlier.
Did I forget to update it? Yeah, it's actually quarterfinals.
I mean, that's just to speaking to this depth of this bracket, man. Like, in most of the quarantine quarrels, I would be like, I don't know, somewhere between 15 to 20 in seeds, and I was like close to 30 in this one. And there was only 45 or so competitors. Like, this bracket's kind of crazy, and all of them are as deep as any, top 32 in a major we've seen, so.
Oh my god.
Okay, Elvin's found a little bit of an escape here.
Despite getting
Staying in the
ElvenShadow into the
air.
corner, they still had to block a lot there.
Yeah, for sure. Taking a lot of resources to block all those moves in the air.
I'm noticing more
Okay,
and more
burst
that
out.
ElvenShadow really likes that dead angle.
Yeah, I think for Faust, it's
Got a
you
solid
know,
hitbox.
for characters like Faust and yeah, for sure. But for characters like Faust and Venom, who the tail of the tape with them is like, yeah, matchups are fun until you're in the corner and knocked down, and then you have to like block. And I think what really separates the okay or the good from the great players in those characters is their ability to use the universal defensive mechanics of this game, like blitz and dead angle, because those mechanics are not easy to utilize. Like good players are really good at baiting them out. But, you know, ElvenShadow, to your credit, like to what
Whoa,
you're
where are you
saying,
going? Off to the other side of
I
the
know.
stage, apparently.
To what you were saying, it does a lot of good to be able to utilize those mechanics in your favor. Okay, must have tried to wake up throw there or press a button. He got countered by the 6K. Now Mystic's got him in the corner.
This is mad awkward.
My favorite thing is when Baiken does the up grapple and it whiffs and you try and punish it, and then she does the volcano one and then you get hit anyway. It's great. I love it.
Like, screw
Okay, so
whatever you
Mystic's
thought
gonna
I was
take.
gonna do.
Yeah, for sure. I totally did it and I was wrong, but now you're gonna eat it anyway.
If I recall correctly, that thing is +2, so you're kind of screwed.
The volcano was?
I think so? I don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably one of those ambiguously, like, plus or minus moves where it's like, yeah, it's probably punishable, maybe. There's a lot of moves like that. But we're kind of back to neutral now. We've seen a lot of corner play and a lot of good defensive play from both these
Oh,
players
it's actually
getting back
-2,
out
I
of it.
lied.
Okay, I was gonna say it's one of those ones where
It's
it
not
becomes a mind
punishable,
game.
though.
It's like, yeah,
Just
I'm
to be clear.
minus, but I might press a button anyway. Yeah, he's trapped him in the air. Ooh, that was so slick. He knew he was gonna jump out of it. Really smart. Vikings love to do Suzerain throw, so he anticipated that ElvenShadow was going to jump out of it. Oh, we got Big Mini fast in play.
That
And he got
took him
smoked.
right out.
Viking just shot him. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely sniped.
It's not safe out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not safe out here. Big Mini fasts are just about to get popped like that.
A lot of people die to bike in 2H, and that's what ElvenShadow just did.
It's a good move, man. It's a good move. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. I gotta update the stream queue.
GPS is in the room, so it looks like we're probably getting Mr. K versus GPS next.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Let's do a sit rep on. Look at what's going on in losers. But in the meantime, we are going to have gpstuntman versus St. Louis's own Mr. K, the North American Leo player. Not the only, but the most notable, I would say. Amongst a lot, there are some strong Leo players out in North America for sure. Okay, where's the 5H? Mr. K is super smart, like super. Good at spacing 5H. It's not the most ideal button to play mid-range with because of its frame data. It's kind of punishable, but he makes really good use of it, same with FARS. But in the meantime, we have GPS getting him in the corner. He's able to flash kick out. Mr. K's going to get a BMB here into the... He was going to get the knockdown, then he got bursted out. Ooh, Raw Parade!
That Raw Parade is something
okay.
I've noticed Mr. K going for a
Ooh,
lot
guard
there.
point 2H, this is going to hurt a lot! Oh, this is going to hurt so bad.
They got a whole ground bounce, and they still picked it up.
2H counter hit is super painful. And he could guard point into it, so like it doesn't even have to be a real 2H counter hit. If he just gets the guard point on something really punishable, he can do 2H.
Dear
And then the
Lord.
Whip 5 Dust and the 6H, and then the rest is history, as we just saw. So GPS is going to get some offensive momentum here, though. It looks like there was a throw us there. Mr. K is going to be able to get a button on his way out. Okay, Wrecker YRC throw. Ooh, he whipped the overhead into the overhead.
I think that back turn K
So
is throwing home. I
cheeky.
forgot.
Back turn K is throwable, yeah.
Yeah.
And the overhead is throwable, but usually they can kind of space it at a range where they don't have to worry about the throw mix-up because it'll be a counter hit either way because a lot of 5Hs
That
are...
wasn't back turn K, that was back turn H that I was talking about. My bad.
Oh, back turn H is throwable, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I think generally speaking, or at least I'm pretty sure it's throwable. Either way, it's not a big problem because 5K or back turn K, the range makes it so that you can space it so that throwing isn't really a factor anyway. And especially for 5H or back turn H because it's not bigger range. But either way, ooh, the reverse hitbox of May 2H. Okay, gets the overhead kiss. This is a really damaging combo, a lot of which does not have easy burst points. Okay, blitz, charges it, gets thrown anyway. He's going to get the overhead kiss. Weird confirm there with the angle in the wall. Okay, what's he do here? Flash kick, barely able to clip her. She's got full bar. Yeah, he's got to watch out for that. That was almost a Canadian burst.
It is not throw invincible in asterisks, so I would assume that means that a lot of people fall for it.
Yeah, I would say so. GBS is going to take that first game there for sure. We saw a lot of signs of life out of Mr. K. Made really good use of his offensive pressure, but
definitely
May has the ability to kind of quite literally set things up for herself, and then play neutral around that and force Leo to play her game. And I think that's where you start to run into trouble. Okay, weird 5H hitbox, but he's able to confirm off it. Ooh, that was weird. GBS is going to get the instant air throw anti-air. 2D. It's going to get the cross up.
Surprisingly making great use of that 2D.
It's a button that, like everything in Guilty Gear, has value. It's just not always as pervasive as some other things. Leo 2D is one of the moves where the value is like very specific, but if you can use it properly, that makes a really big difference in your play. Oh, and he gets the flash kick baited there. Overhead kiss punish. Should be able to kill there, and it does. Mystic beat ElvenShadow, right?
Now it's okay. Mr. K definitely giving some momentum here. GPS didn't just jump out for free. It happens.
Okay, matches out of the dash through, I should say. Mystic beat ElvenShadow, correct?
Mystic beat ElvenShadow? Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I'm before.
Actually, a very close game.
Right. Yes, right. Okay. So, big damaging combo. Mr. K amassed a little bit of a life lead, but now it's pretty much equal. He's going to get his burst back at some point before this game ends. Ooh, that was such a long-range counter hit Rekka. He was able to punish on the... Oh, wow, he did the zoom combo. Oh, okay, PRC. Man, GPS is moving all over the place, but he's managed to get hit. Throw.
Mr. K is trying his best to just keep in his face.
Oh my god, it's so annoying! Oh, that button
hurt.
Makes me so mad.
Yeah.
That button makes me so mad. Same with like Dizzy 2S. Like those buttons that just like anti-air because the character just pancakes on the ground.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it really grinds my gears. But GBS is going to take that over St. Louis's own. So up next, wasn't blackSNAKE in the room for like 3 seconds earlier? I believe
could have sworn they were here.
Soon.
Yeah, we're either getting Hotashi, DeathNapalm, or blackSNAKE. Either one's fine.
Yes, Hotashi and DeathNapalm are after Pep and blackSNAKE. PepperySplash and blackSplash.
Technically speaking, a PepperySplash, like you're talking about black pepper, that could be a blackSplash.
A black peppery. These guys should team at Frosty's next year. And it should be like black pepper. Black pepper splash. There were some funny team names. I was rewatching the Frosty's VOD, and I think one of the teams was blackSNAKE. It was like Crouching Snake, Hidden Garden, and it was him and Sim.
Snake seasoned with black pepper.
Yeah, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden... I don't know. If it was like a Street Fighter player who played Sagat, I don't know. That's all I could think of there. But we're going to get these two of the absolute strongest Venom players in really in the world, but especially in North America. Peppery being one of the strongest players in North America, and blackSNAKE being a little less than known, not able to travel as much, but certainly an absolute student of the game and has been for a really long time. So, ooh, and he's got the weird color, weird and funky. I've never seen a Venom mirror recently, and I'm pretty sure every time I've watched it, I've just been really confused trying to figure out whose ball sets were whose.
Yeah.
But either way.
I didn't expect it. Oh my god, that is confusing.
PepperySplash in the orange, so that should make it easier. Ooh, whiffed burst. He definitely likes the burst, like the cold burst there. Ooh, wow, what an air throw by Pep.
All right. Venom grabs you and says, "Go away, please."
Gets the match struggle confirmed. Okay, he's going to get the knockdown in the corner. Venom's combos have such great corner carry. He's got a lot of balls set up, so this defense is going to be tough right now. And into the Dark Angel, my absolute favorite super in this game. Look at all the meter he just lost. He had like 75%. Now he's basically
give me your attention or give me your life.
Yeah, that's the Venom way, man. You choose between your pawns and your bishops, whichever one of that analogy you want to say is which. But you're going to lose pieces when Venom's on offense. Yeah, true. You're gonna lose pieces on the chessboard when Venom's on offense. You just kind of get to choose which is an unusual aspect of the gameplay in Venom. But PepperySplash is gonna take that first round. Okay, he's gonna throw him out of the setup. He must have read that he was gonna go low. Ooh, weird fuzzy there.
All right.
Venom. The difference between whether or not Venom can confirm has a lot to do with what balls are on the table, and he knew that he wouldn't be able to confirm there. You can't just do instant JK and get a confirm if there's not a ball out. Same with
they're
6P.
just zoning each other from the other side of the screen.
Oh,
this is so funny.
Oh, these dudes are getting funky now.
Yeah.
But for instance, Venom can't just get a combo off 6P unless it's a counter hit or unless there's a ball in there. Or at least like 6P into 6H.
Did they just go through 6P, YRC, and then throw?
Yeah, pretty much. And the 6H there is going to beat the Blitz attack. PepperySplash is going to take this first game. I don't really know what we expected. I feel like that was pretty on par for what we expected out of a super high level Venom mirror, but you know.
Of course. Like
that backs off with a round start there.
What?
Weird counter hit situation leads to 2D. Blocks the mad struggle. 2D, QV.
One of my favorite things is when trades result in one person actually getting a combo out of it. It's pretty funny.
You mean every Kai 2H ever?
Of course.
Kai has never lost a 2H trade, man. Never. Not once. I wonder if he could have gotten an air throw off that air just defense, but these dudes are zooming, man. There's a lot of teleporting going on.
Yeah.
A lot of attempted air throws. Ooh, he was looking like he was maybe going to try and shimmy and throw there. What was it, Street Fighter 5?
All these counter hits just going everywhere. No one getting any solid hits until just now. blackSNAKE is trying to play really safe. He doesn't want to throw out something
that he was trying to
for.
establish a charge there. Double head Morbid's going to finish it off.
Yeah.
Really strong first round from blackSNAKE to adjust to the first round there. He got didn't get blown out of the water, but certainly got overrun by offensive pressure. Okay, he's gonna get the combo into the. There is a ball right in front of him. He can find a way to activate that ball.
All right.
Double head Morbid get blocked. Get the low punch on the blitz. He's gonna get the confirm off Mad Struggle. Ooh, I was wondering when somebody was gonna air throw.
It's gonna happen in a Venom matchup. They want those air throws.
I mean, Venom is like one of the air throwing characters. In my head, it's like Eno, Venom, I guess Kai, and then a couple others. Like there are some characters who have really good hitbox hurtbox ratios.
That doesn't count. He's a grappler.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I guess it doesn't really count if throws are part of your game anyway. Ooh, baits out the blitz.
You know, it was
There's
the
so many
character that
mechanics to
installs
keep
cheat
track
engine
of
on
in
your
this game.
computer in order to give you all the money so you can have all the characters.
Yeah.
All the colors, I mean.
There's so many mechanics to keep track of that sometimes when I'm commentating, I'm just like, he baits the blitz.
Something like that.
Yeah, he baited something. blackSNAKE is going to take a second game, though, so we're going to see a game 3 here in this set, which this might be one of the ones that qualifies to winner's top 8.
What was that hit? That was a really weird hit. All right.
Ooh, okay.
That was an
Makes the
interesting place to gold
whip.
burst. That could have theoretically worked, but they just happened to go for this situation that didn't make it work. That's a big black hole. I don't even know what that move's actually called. I just call it black hole.
Okay, good IBs here. Wait, makes the 6H bait it out. I guess that was maybe a throw attempt. If it was an anti-air, he certainly would have just 6P'd. Okay, QV. Ooh, a lot of weird. Okay, get the IB into the air throw.
Now we're in a situation where like PepperySplash is just running them into the wall. Okay, this is blackSNAKE likes these conversions that go super far, practically corner carry.
Okay, waits out 2S. Dingo him. All right. Pep's got him in the corner.
Oh,
He
these
doesn't
instant
have,
blocks.
he's slowly getting his life chipped away, though. He lost a lot of health just by sitting there and blocking all of that. And that's really the strength of this character, man. Pep's ball just saved his life there after the... Ooh, okay. Gets the match confirmed. DHO, ball set. All right, it's bro time.
Right into the air.
Oh, Saturdays are for the bros.
They've used that
Okay.
that specific use of the black hole straight into the sky twice, and I have never seen that before today. I mean, to be fair, that
Bishop
was
Runout's
smart.
freaky stuff,
PepperySplash is a mathematics major, right? Something like that, mathematician.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, wouldn't surprise me, but there's a lot. I mean, Bishop Runout seems one of those moves. It's like got a lot of hidden potential, and you just kind of have to sit there and you know, get comfortable with the setups and stuff. But
Yeah.
either way, we got a little bit more of a neutral rhythm here now.
We require player cams. You have to get on Discord and show us
I
your
know.
face so that we can get player cams for everyone.
Man, the hard part is of commentating a Venom mirror is that you can't tell. Okay, burst after 6H, that's or CS, that's risky. CS is one of those moves they tell you never to. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a wild throw. That's what he was doing. Oh, Scoops.
Oh my god.
Pep looking to take this game here. Doesn't have the meter to do air super.
Yeah,
or
that was
anything.
just super
Oh, that
prorated.
was-
They were going
okay.
for a hard read there.
Yeah, and there it is. Alright, so with that, PepperySplash is going to move on and play, when we do start top 8, GPS and winner side of top 8. So after this match with Hotashi, I want to say, is we're going to have
Oh, we got DeathNapalm in here.
all of winner side top 8 set. Yeah, so it's going to be Hotashi and DeathNapalm. Winner that's going to play Mystic in winner side top 8. And then after that, we're going to have a couple more matches to decide top 8 for the loser side. Then we'll probably take a 15-20 minute break. We'll probably find a natural stopping point. And then we'll start back up. And, from then on, everything will be streamed. So I'm starting to look at some matches that we can put on stream.
Yeah,
In
this
the
is...
loser.
Huh.
So we should have that, yeah, Hotashi
there we
and
go. Hotashi
DeathNapalm.
getting
Then
there.
we'll have, then we shall have some losers matches, one of which is ElvenShadow and Lotus. I want to see if we can get that on stream. That decides who makes top 8 losers.
Yeah.
And then we've got some other matches that are coming in that still need to fill out, but other ones that'll be of interest, like blackSNAKE versus the winner of Kizzercrate and Bismarck. That could be a really good set. I'm going to mark that. All right, but in the meantime, we do have Hotashi, one of the strongest players of one of the strongest characters in this game, coming out of Florida. Actually, both of these
Yeah.
players are from Florida, if I'm correct.
I don't think
Definitely
there aren't
from,
really many good Japanese elfelts, are they? All the good elfelts are
There's
American.
really just Prumo, I believe his name is.
How
yeah,
is that
I
pine
think
berry
one of the
still
things-
moving? I didn't know it had. I didn't know it
Whoa,
did that.
that was a weird roll.
Whoa.
Yeah, one of the things I think you notice with Japanese players is that so many of them are legacy players that you don't see as many players of the newer characters.
Yeah.
Like you don't see as many Sins, you don't see as many
Really awkward
Elfelts,
5e
despite the fact that
conversion.
they're really strong characters. He's pulling out the sniper. He's trying to put the burden of movement on DeathNapalm here.
Yeah.
Okay, YRC. Pretty even health total, though DeathNapalm does have his burst. Okay, whiffs the overhead, 6H. Woo! Really weird, catches him in the jump. Smoked. Oh, okay. Interesting use of a zombie to overcome shotgun stance. That's one of the strongest aspects of Elfeld as a character is removing the shotgun stance. Okay, gets the gun conversion into the Bridal Express, and then RC's to finish it off. Hotashi taking that first round.
Yeah. This is a very, very... That was a surprisingly long round for Hotashi. Like, you figure these characters with
Hotashi
low health would die
definitely-
very quickly, but they're just going back and forth.
Both of them were having a lot of...
Oh, Hotashi
We're
in the
seeming to
middle
feel-
of his match saying, "This trash is laggy as fuck."
Oh, really?
Like, they went into Twitch chat in the middle of the match.
Jeez, I've done that. That's rough. They're close to each other, too. That's really weird if it is lagging.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the problem with delay-based. Arc system works. Nothing's guaranteed.
You know what?
Alright,
We'll have plus R rollback soon, and we'll have
Plus R
guaranteed
caster,
strive
please.
rollback. It's gonna
Plus R
happen.
caster, please. Plus R caster would be so sick. Okay. Ooh, shotgun, or not shotgun, sniper didn't, it was like right below bike and didn't hit. Okay, gets a gun confirmed. Bridal Express, Pineberry. Still holding on to the grenade, there it is. Ooh, wow, the grenade blow up didn't punish Viking in the Azami stance. Whoa, that was
so
goodness,
stressful.
These rolls are,
What the what?
these
Just
rolls
bouncing
are
off that
crazy,
wall.
man. Yeah. DeathNapalm is on the board. These guys are definitely, maybe it's got to do with the lag, like Hotashi was saying, but definitely taking their time and minding their space and just kind of letting the game come to them. You know, when it's laggy, sometimes that's all you can really do. But
Yeah.
oh wow, the grenade command throw whiffed. Okay, check buttons. Ooh, he's really making these 6Hs whiff. He's not able to punish them super well. I felt 6H is definitely like a godlike command normal.
That was a Pineberry just blowing them up and just barely killing them there. Unfortunate.
DeathNapalm is going to take this first game against Hotashi.
I'm just saying, like, Hotashi is complaining mid-match, and that makes me not shocked that he's losing a little bit here. He might be a little tilted.
Yeah, just focus. I know, like, if it's laggy for you, it's laggy for them too. That's how, generally speaking, that's how delay works. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's a net play tournament. That's why it's free to enter. Oh wow, really good confirm with the shotgun.
That insane.
So that's just how it is, man.
The
It'd be
sniper
like
there.
that. Okay, get the setup. This is the first real setup.
All right, yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
Now Hotashi gets the gun loops into the knockdown. This, yep, there we go. Gun loop back into the unblockable. You couldn't do anything about that.
Character. What a good character. Holy smokes, this character is good. He backs off round start, makes the air chain whiff. He's able to punish on his way down. Gets a good combo off of it. Whoa!
They pulled out Azami first frame after waking up, actually. That was a really tight window.
I don't like when people use the term getting their ankles broken in fighting games very much. Oh, did he just teabag? Could have just been a reload thing. I don't know. It looked like he was... I saw some... I don't know. I don't understand how it felt. But anyway. Yeah, there's definitely some ankles getting broken there. I don't use that term lightly in this game. Okay, get the jump in and just sweep Bridal Express. Whoa!
I don't think many people get hit by lows very often in Guilty Gear.
Nah, because like most lows are throwable, so you just throw. Nobody blocks in this game. Getting blocking low means
full conversion off of that command throw.
A high. Meaty Pineberry. Okay, he was in the sniper
That's a
stance. He
mix-up,
might have
dude.
realized
They thought they were just
going to
have to eat an unblockable.
Well, I think he might have realized with the OTG it might not have worked, so he might have had to switch to shotgun stance kind of last minute. But
yeah.
Either way, he was able to create a mix-up situation in Ogi and
I realized just
round off it.
Viking is in a unique situation where they can kind of ignore 5H. So Hotashi has to play around the fact that they can't really just throw 5H.
Because of like Azami and guard point and stuff?
Guard point, yeah.
Yeah. Viking definitely presents unique defensive options in this game that make a lot of characters kind of... It doesn't make their tools useless, but it certainly makes it so that you can't just do it as willy-nilly as you might like to. Especially characters without a projectile. Oh, really good 6P there to catch the tech trap.
Mm-hmm.
It's got full meter here. Wow, okay. I'm surprised that burst
just 3 YRCs rioting off.
Yeah.
All right.
Super low air dash.
That was a quick
air
comeback
thrower,
from
excuse me.
Hotashi. Insane.
Hotashi, yeah. Now he's in winner side of top 8, where he would play another Florida person in Mystic.
Then they'll have a good connection. Don't worry about it.
Assuming certainly worked for them earlier on, but
Bismarck up here.
hopefully this time the Florida versus Florida violence will be a little bit more favorable to the signal, because I think generally speaking we've had good fortune with that stuff, and we hope that continues, obviously. So up next we're going to get Bismarck versus Kizzercrate. I forget, I think Bismarck might be from Canada?
Something like that.
Yeah, and obviously Kizzercrate, Chicago, represented Team Chicago earlier. These guys both kind of wearing the same color. That's interesting. Shout out to Holy Order Soul, but
You have no idea how much I love Holy Order Soul.
I'm a little sad that there's not as much representation for him. Okay, Riverdance doesn't get the confirm off it. 5K, 2D. Ooh, good blitz.
Whoa! I was surprised that didn't throw backwards.
Yeah, Charge Blitz has all kinds of weird, funky properties like that. Okay, burst whiffs. Gem is pretty small. She has kind of creative ways to make bursts whiff. Okay, J2KYRC. Ooh, that dropped. He managed to miss the punish off the CS. Kind of got away with a little bit of murder there, did Bismarck. Oh, he did that to Lotus too. Oh my goodness. Just back. I wonder if does that super have invuln?
The super has invuln, but it is not frame 1 actually. It is also plus.
Okay, so it's kind of perfectly timed so that. Oh yeah, it's super plus. It's kind of perfectly timed that punishes the whip DPs. Look at that damage.
Oh my god, that did so much, and then they get a card. This character is not fair. Oh my god, imagine blocking.
Ooh, really good instant air dash there. I knew he didn't have meter to. Ooh, that was supposed to be an air throw.
Bismarck is making Kizzercrate look like a fool.
He might have just tried to air throw an OTG Gold Burst. little cheeky there. I see you.
I definitely saw Kizzercrate throw out like 3 5Ps there expecting something to happen, and it was kind of funny.
Alright, and Bismarck is going to take that first game off the throw.
That was solid.
Jam, one of those characters that does get meterless throw combos, and that certainly pays off.
Considering that Kai is a character that also wants to throw, yeah, you end up way closer than you should.
Well, Jam, I mean, the nature of Jam's gameplay, like with her buttons and stuff, she's gonna be able to close the gap in those ranges. I mean, her run speed is insane. She's gonna close the gap because she's already closer to you because her buttons are smaller. Like Kai wants to play in the mid range, and then once he's got Oki set up, then he becomes a grappler. Ooh, whiff DP. I wonder if that was supposed to be a stun edge. He's gonna eat a punish for it anyway.
You ain't RCing that whiff DP, boy.
Ooh, that was supposed to be an ID DP and it didn't cross up. Okay, jump H. Ooh, tech jump S. I don't know why Kai's allowed to put both those grinders out, man. You can't have the washer and the dryer. Ooh, that was super weird. He's gonna get a confirm off of it.
I think Bismarck really wants to make use of that Maori Komi now. They want to get around those projectiles so badly.
Oh, did the air dash get it in? Didn't
I don't even know what's happening now.
Travel far enough. Okay,
just getting hit.
Confirmed. Yeah, dude, things are happening. Jam is a hard character to commentate. She's like trying to get into scrambles of people. She's trying to stuff. She wants to start a rumble out here. Okay, because he's gonna get the combo into the corner. Gonna get the real airtight Oki.
That was solid. Just
Frame
eats a
trap
6H, unfortunate, but they did burst it, thank God.
Ooh, reversal throw. She's gonna get a combo off this. Oh,
misses it.
Ryujin whiffed, wasn't able to get the combo into the corner, but he's now gonna be able to get a little bit of okie dokie here.
That like JS, into a special move really hurts to do sometimes, just because it's kind of a really tight cancel.
Somebody should make a mod where Kai has Marth Tipper, and if you just hit with like max range far S, they just like explode.
They get counter hit by default, mortal counter.
It like forces danger time or something. Yeah, it's like an automatic mortal counter for sure. He's got it trapped in the air, whiffs JH, bursts out. Risky burst, gotta make it work, and the DP does as well, yeah. I believe that was IAD DP. That's the cheeky stuff.
Very solid.
And was that was 2 games. That was a quick 2 games out of Bismarck, which is going to put them in 1 match away from qualifying from top 8 in the loser's side. He's going to have to get through they're going to have to get through blackSNAKE to do so, which is no easy feat.
We got Lotus ElvenShadow coming up next. Cool. We're now in
yeah,
losers
this is
round
gonna
5,
be a good set.
very close to the top 8.
We've definitely seen these 2 folks play. I can't remember what
in our 5v5 earlier.
Oh, well, I meant like in previous QQs, but that too. I can't really off the top of my head remember what the outcome was, although I have to assume that ElvenShadow won just because he's that strong. But with Lotus is kind of like the ultimate X factor with just the nature of their playstyle is so pure chaos at all times.
Yeah.
So you kind of, you could kind of never be surprised if they beat somebody, but also you can never really be surprised if they lose anyway either. Kind of no matter how strong or how weak their opponents are. But either way, we're going to see projectile around star is going to catch him out of the air.
You know what? Like, you never know what's going to come out of Lotus, so I legitimately leave this game up to chance.
Like,
I do not know who's going to win. What?
Like, what exactly were they trying to reversal there? There was like ElvenShadow was on like the other side of the screen. Ooh, 2H is gonna hurt.
Where are you going?
Okay, he's able to burst out before the parade.
I feel like Lotus
Parade
really
combos
likes
is
to
scary,
represent
man.
that flash kick and that 2H, so it makes
Yeah, you
ElvenShadow second guess about always jumping all the time.
Yeah, and I mean it puts every part of their Oki into question because now all of a sudden you have to do safe jump Oki, but then that makes you throwable, and then Lotus reversal throws. Like
There
there's
goes
all kinds
Lotus.
of little different mind games. Yeah, for sure. Oh, if they get drawn together, he's gonna flash.
That was not a situation
charging.
ElvenShadow wanted, so they just jump back. That makes sense.
No, for sure. He knew he was gonna try flash kick. Like, and the mini Faust. Yeah, I wonder if he tried to far S guard point to try and block it, but probably wasn't early enough. Even so, yeah, man, you can't hang out underneath Faust. Bomb bag is just gonna destroy you. And Lotus is kind of biding their space a little bit more now.
All right, who's getting buffed?
You can't hang out under Faust, man.
No
It's
one's
zero.
getting buffed, and
You're gonna-
neither of them picked up the helium tank.
All right, you gotta watch
Away
for
from those fireworks. Yeah, it's not
Fireworks
going to be a
are
problem.
Yeah, they're gonna whip. So he gets hit low. What we got here? The fuzzy?
ElvenShadow did definitely pull out that just get hit move.
Okay, he jumps over the middle. Mini Faust. Oh, now Mini Faust is back in
God.
play. Super smart
Yeah.
burst by ElvenShadow. I wonder if he bursted expecting that it was going to push Lotus back over them.
Those overheads suck when he's
Even
got
so,
mini fist
oh,
out.
the golden hat. Oh, this is so cheap. Oh,
Oh my god.
this game
What
is
is
so
this
messed up,
luck?
man.
Just all of a sudden getting
This
all the
game is
items
so
you
messed
want?
up. Just check the files, man. Check the files. Check the PC files. Every single time.
This man got cheat engine open? Can we backban this man?
I feel like it's like his game somehow senses when he's on stream, and that's when it knows to pull out the crazy stuff. But Oop. Oh, yep. He was minus there. You had to know he probably was going to press a button. ElvenShadow doesn't get that wild.
there goes
Ooh,
the golden hammer. It's 2 golden hammers. Come on, dude. There's no way that's not
in the
cheating.
same
Come on.
game. Oh, go get the donut. Go get the donut, Billy. Oh, really late 6H. That was super cheap.
All right.
All right, he's going to burst out. We're
Kind
gonna
of
have
needed
see
to burst
some-
there, honestly. Got some health back, so
Yeah.
that does feel
Okay.
very good.
Oh, drop the counter hit
Lost us
6H.
too much
confirm.
damage,
That
dude.
was kind of... Yeah, that was kind of the end of the game. When they missed the counter hit 6H confirm, that game ended. There was a lot of damage, and it was just left on the table by Mr. Comma. ElvenShadow's going to take that first game in a rather convincing fashion, but not nothing. Not for nothing. Okay, round start projectile again. Lotus did that the first game, and it worked out for them. Okay, really good ID there on the drill, and he landed had a 2P waiting for him on the ground. Ooh, wow, super smart 5D to make the 6H whiff. Okay, gets hit by the fuzzy overhead and bursts out. Ooh, bad burst from Lotus. That round was kind of all Lotus for a little bit. ElvenShadow didn't have a lot of health, had enough to make a comeback to be sure.
Yeah.
Fireball's gonna get big mini Faust out there. Get the donut! Get the donut! Oh. This is why I lose to Faust, man. It's because I just see the donut and I just make a beeline straight for it.
2 black holes in a row? Like, come on. How is this man not cheating?
I don't know. No flash. Oh, he delayed the flash kick. Oh, the 2D
I know
got
black
eaten up by the command throw. Blitz.
That's 2 of them. All right. Man still pressed a button.
All right.
He got rejected and then still
Didn't
pressed a
do
button.
the Okay, decided not to do the RC confirm, went for the mix-up and saved it, and now, oh, yeah, he should have just...
Okay.
Okay, it's going to get rid of the item. No,
I would
it
take
didn't
that
get rid
reset.
of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it didn't get rid of the items.
I didn't even see that go up.
Oh, this game is so messed up, dude. Why do we spend our free time playing this game? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
We got the net play Roman cancel, the NRC.
Hopefully we.
Oh,
Okay,
we're
back
good.
in it. We're
Yeah.
back in it. Oh, he had flash kick charge during the loading screen. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, it gets hit by the 6H right in front of his face. That hurts. Okay, he's gonna
This
bring
is
it
not a good
close. This is
situation
where
for
Lotus
ElvenShadow
wants
to be in.
Yeah, this is
Literally
where
getting
Lotus
black
wants
holed
it.
into the person who wants to mix you up super close. Come on.
You hear the dangle whip? Oh, dude, this game is so cheap. I mean, literally, I'm pretty sure it's like only $11 right now. Second time we've seen that instant air block, or air instant block,
Yeah.
punish on the drill, landing in a 2P. Lotus has definitely been around the block with this character. ElvenShadow's gonna have a burst coming up really soon, so depending on what happens, Lotus is gonna have to play around that.
ElvenShadow
Get the
now
candy,
has that
yes!
burst. Yeah.
Yes! Got the chocolate bar, that's a good omen. Okay, unblockable into the air combo confirmed. Gosh, this character is so cheap.
Now it's really awkward for Leo whenever they're on top of the oil because they just can't go anywhere.
He's gonna get the throw after the jump.
This
D.
could be just a death
Lotus, you
sentence.
yeah.
Oh, God, what?
Whoa,
What?
whoa, that actually kind of saved her life.
All right.
Elven might have baited that. Oh no, this is so crazy.
This could be the end. This could be it. This is one
Does
mix.
Elven put fingers
One
in
mix.
ass?
What?
Oh my god.
This is over. This is over. This is over.
Why did you blitz it? Oh
What?
my god. So that's what, 1-1? What a turnaround. ElvenShadow was a pixel away from punching his ticket to loser side top 8.
Real shit.
Holy smokes. This game is going to give me heart problems. Alright, so starting off in this game 3, it's winner stays in and goes on to top 8, losers are going home. So this is do or die time. Counter 5H doesn't get the real combo, but he does keep him in the corner. The bomb bag made did not punish the JD.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Lotus just stole that match.
Yeah, no, that was highway robbery, but that's how this game works, man. You can't give Leo a pixel. You can't give Potemkin a pixel. Like, you can't give anybody a pixel. This is Guilty Gear.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh,
Still stuck in that black hole
back
right
at the
next to
washing
Leo.
machine. Really smart by Lotus to do 6K when he knew that he was going to wake up right in front of him because of the throw invincibility there. But now ElvenShadow's right back in this round, man.
This is really close here.
Okay.
Lotus decided
Risky
to throw his burst
from
this round.
Lotus.
It's all right.
ElvenShadow definitely could have RC'd and punished it. Ooh, jumps over the 6H.
Very good jump, but they still got to keep blocking. This is going to kill him.
Ooh.
Lotus literally on no health, still coming back. What?
God, this game is so messed up. Oh,
Lotus
now
is just the lord of
right here at
comebacks
the
today. What is
precipice.
happening?
Yeah. For what it's worth, during the 5v5, if it was Lotus with one more life instead of Mickey, I would have fought way harder to try and get the thing to work, because you never know. like Mickey's great. He's a very strong player. Lotus is just a different animal.
Okay, yeah. Where are you going?
Oh, man.
Lotus is making this
ElvenShadow's gonna get a
5v5
burst.
look like a fluke.
Lotus definitely was going to have to play around that burst, so getting it even in a whiff gold burst where it's safe fashion is going to make a big difference. He's going to use the YRC. The next
have
hit is
meter.
gonna
They
kill.
have
He's gonna
meter.
the meter, yeah. Oh, the fuzzy! Was it going to confirm? Oh, the fuzzy!
Oh my god!
Oh, but
No,
he's
it
still alive.
just keeps throwing the
my gosh.
sonic booms. ElvenShadow got some health back.
Sonic
This could be a
Boom
problem.
punished the 5D, but it didn't. Oh, he
No!
oh, that was
This could be
really
the end.
Smart. Oh, tech buttons! Tech buttons, baby! Tech buttons! This is Guilty Gear! Are you kidding me? This is Guilty Gear!
What?
We tech buttons! We tech buttons!
That was insane!
Just like that, after being like a pixel away, one of the all absolute favorites to win this entire tournament is out before top 8. That's what the Midwest is like, folks. That's what every single Midwest event is like. Oh shoot, I just reported the result wrong. Every Midwest tournament is like this. Nobody can just come and not have to deal with crap like that. The Midwest, being a Guilty Gear player in the Midwest, low-key sucks. You never get anything. No fun, ever, allowed. Okay. I'm just kidding. The Midwest is awesome. If the Midwest was not awesome, we would not be doing this tournament. This is like a for us by us sort of thing. Like, if the Midwest was not like the absolute god, we would not put the kind of time into this that we do. But with that said, I think we might have one more match before we go to top 8. Let's check the bracket.
We have blackSNAKE and Bismarck.
Okay. All right. Right. So we saw the earlier.
Wait, didn't we already see that? Is that a run back?
No, we saw. Oh wait,
Is that a run back? I don't see it.
did they play in winners? I'm trying to. I accidentally
Following
recorded the
blacksNAKE,
match
yeah,
wrong.
I think that's not a run back actually. Yeah.
So did they play in winners?
No, they didn't.
Okay, gotcha. But we did see Kizzer versus Bismarck just a little bit ago. Submit. Come on.
Dear Lord, this
All
tournament has been insane so far. Lotus
So
actually
in
made
losers-
it look like they could have taken back that 5v5.
No, yeah, no. If Lotus, like I said, if Lotus had that last stock, I would have been like, no, we're playing this out. No, and honestly, it literally, if it was anybody but Lotus, I probably would have been like, yeah, we're fine, we're good. All right, so we are going to see Bismarck Jam, Curado Berry versus the cotton candy colored Venom player, Mr. Black Pepper.
I actually love these pastel DLC colors. They look kind of ugly
Yeah,
to
they're pretty
on some
cool.
backgrounds, but they are pretty cool.
There are a lot of the weirder, funky colors, like the one where it's like all black with the red outlines. Like those hurt my eyes, but these ones are pretty cool. All right, run up 2D. Ooh,
All right.
Ryujin right through the. He had the leveled up Ryujin, so he went right through the. I believe it was Stingray, or just the ball hit.
I
Okay,
think
gonna get a
Jam
knockdown in the
has some
corner.
situations where they can definitely just set up on Venom, and then Venom has to deal with the consequences of letting them set up.
Venom has to do that for most characters in this game. Venom is like. I'm always saying this because I've been watching Full Metal Alchemist recently, but there's a very clear equivalent exchange of like the benefits you get of the offensive flexibility that you get by playing Venom, you make up for it in your defensive lack of flexibility. You have so little room for mistakes. Like even Faust has 5D where he has invoke frames, and like as long as it doesn't get punished, you're fine.
Venom's
Like,
reversals aren't great, yeah.
Venom doesn't have that, right?
Yeah.
The only, I mean, really, the one true reversal Venom has is a burst super. So like,
Yeah.
oh, really smart parry by Bismarck. So yeah, that's just part of the trade-off, man. And a lot of characters in this game have a similar situation. Faust kind of being one of them. also.
Ryujin right through those balls
Wow.
with no fear. I see
So
no fear on
blitzing-
Jam's face.
Jam has a really good meaty 2H, which is a wow and stun. So that should be the end of this
Solid
first
stun.
game. And so they, the easy solution to 2H is Blitz, but the easy answer to Blitz is 5K, which is one of the best buttons in this game. And like Jam players have no reservations about using it.
Let's just
So,
be clear there.
5K
I
to
would have
punish
IK'd
Blitz.
because he had gold IK.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he had gold IK.
I would have spent the meter. I would have blitzed to take the burst super or take the burst meter, and
It wouldn't matter
super
because it's the end of
something.
the round. They're into the game.
Yeah, true.
His gold IK. Yeah.
Oh,
What was
and
that? What?
a weird backwards hit of JS.
Okay.
Woo! Get the jump jab.
All right, that was a very solid close slash into close slash confirmed.
Ooh, IDDP gets the counter hit. Okay, pushes him all the way into the corner. 6H meaty, dead angles out.
That was a 6K, I think.
Okay, he's gonna get the throw combo. Venom. Both of these characters get meaty with throw combos. One of the real nice things about Guilty Gear, playing one of those characters. Ooh, wow, he made the
I
parry
think
whip.
Bismarck is definitely going for a lot of these parries. Bismarck has
good,
a
man.
lot of
You gotta make
experience against
You
PepperySplash,
gotta
I
make
bet.
the opponent respect it. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. But I mean, you gotta. He RC.
okay.
He's gonna block that.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they didn't RC there, that would have been a punish, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of projectile YRC. Makes the prospect of. Ooh, gets the gold burst. He tried to throw that against his last opponent. Really good ball pressure. Ooh, he
Gold
jumped,
burst was really
tried to
awkward.
throw it. He jumped, tried to throw it, and then landed, and then still baited it. What a god. Okay, he's got the ball set up. Kind of a double-layered setup there.
I like
6'8"
Bismarck
or
going for the
6'8".
chicken block there.
Yeah, it's smart, man. Venom can be really deceptive with when you're actually going to get mixed up. It can be hard to tell, especially if they do like delayed dive kick overhead combo, like block strings and stuff. Like, there's a lot of ways for Venom to get funky on it. I mean, like I said before, the versatility of Venom is like almost unmatched in this entire game. So there's
The
certainly
only thing
like,
he doesn't have is a good reversal.
yeah, no, I mean, offensively especially, like the versatility is what you came for. So we're gonna see his third game. The winner is gonna move on to play Star Eater in loser side of top 8, who beat Mr. K off stream. But okay, QV combo, nice. Go ahead. Ooh, okay, weird trade there on the Mad Struggle.
It does mean that
He was
Bismarck
mad
did get some
struggling
momentum.
to get a clean hit.
Venom giving Jam any room just loses all of his momentum. It
Yeah.
really sucks.
Okay, blocks the overhead dive kick. Even both of these characters have weird dive kicks where like the amount of hits makes it super ambiguous as to when you can actually block well. You can block the overhead and then still get hit by like the last hit. It just depends how high off the ground they are, man. It's cheap. Okay, finally gets a parry there on the ball and is able to confirm air blitz. Another parry, same exact situation. He just does it again.
Just barely misses that link. That sucks.
Woo! Woo! Real brave to stick your foot right into a 6P that's all out there. That move's got some active frames. Okay, almost gets the 6P conversion there. Ooh, okay, YRC on the Ryujin to keep the pressure up.
So stressful for both
Scoops.
people. Tried to air dash out, but actually got air thrown from behind. That is
Yeah, he
insane.
didn't? Okay. You gotta watch the meter. There's not a lot left there. Okay, he's gonna charge up. He's gonna have a Ryujin card. We're gonna see a Ryujin at some point, right? You can't
I
can't
think
go
it'll
out like
happen
this.
eventually. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
there it is. I was gonna say, this is their last life. in
Get
this
out of
tournament.
corner
You
free
can't
card,
go
I
out with a
guess.
Ryujin card and not pull the trigger. And now look at the reward that they're getting. He's gonna get a super
Oh my god.
or a RC combo. Oh, he tried to go for
No,
the air throw.
no, what?
Oh, he might
Okay.
lose the game off of it. Oh man. Oh, and the 2D is gonna seal it. What a. That's kind of a heartbreaker. On Bismarck's part, but really well played throughout this entire tournament for sure.
They knew they were taking a risk with the Mowari Komi, so I don't feel that bad.
I think they were just hoping that first hit was going to kill, and then they would have a tech trap set up. And I think the tech trap just, they missed the air throw or something, but really well played in this set and on all of the sets that Bismarck has played. I mean, think about this road that players are going through, man. Like Bismarck had to beat Kizzercrate, Princeps Mickey in losers to get to just this spot where they were right up on the brink of beating blackSNAKE and taking it into top 8. And then in winner's side, they beat, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just nobody who's getting to top 8 in this tournament that didn't run a little minor gauntlet, you know?
There's like this bracket, despite not having that many people in it, is incredibly stacked.
I mean, that's how every QQ has been, man. It's exhausting trying to like really, like, if your goal is like, I want a top 8 of QQ, like, good luck.
good luck. Yeah.
Like Teddy went 3-2, and that still put him 2 matches away from getting loser side top 8.
Wow.
Like, there was still 2 killers between him and, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I went 2-2, and I got, let's see where I ended up.
I think we need
I
to get
would've been, like,
blackSNAKE and Star Eater in here.
No, because that's a loser side top 8 match, isn't it?
It's not top 8, I think. Yeah, you have to be in quarterfinals to be top 8 in loser side. Right?
No. Top 8, no. We're only waiting. What we need is DeathNapalm and Sim.
DeathNapalm.
That's the only match before.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up with AHG and Sim? It seems like they've been playing.
They
for a
just
while.
finished.
Oh, they just finished? That was 10 minutes ago.
Oh, maybe
Neither
my
of them
thinking
reported
about
it.
Oh. Well, I hope
Unless
Sim
they put it in
and
the report
Star Eater didn't
channel in the
play-
Discord.
I hope they didn't play off stream. But
Yeah,
I believe, is the only match before top 8 left.
they did play
so-
off stream. They said GG's 10 minutes ago. Sim moves on, so.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about Sim and DeathNapalm.
Oh, okay.
That's the last match that we have to stream for you guys before we take a nice little break before top 8. Shouldn't be very long, probably only till 6:25, maybe 6:30. Give the the TOs an opportunity to get a little bit of food and drink and all that, and be merry, eat, drink, be merry, the Holy Trinity.
I'm running low on water.
While we are waiting for them, why don't we do an ad read? Let me pull up.
Sure, let me pull this up.
So, for those of you who have not seen yet, we have the guys in the stream, so we might not have a ton of time for this. We could definitely do one after this match, though. Okay, so as you guys can see there, available in the Matcherino store is Kaizen Books' merch. Buying their stuff through the Matcherino will also contribute to the pot, which is awesome. And then we can, help raise the, and you can see right there the Matcherino link. You can contribute to the pot for free. You do not have to pay a cent out of your own pocket. I know a lot of people have been contributing to other charitable stuff lately, which is really good. Thank you. Great for that. We're ready for the game again, I think.
Oh my god, this prize pool tipped $100. That is insane, guys.
Nice! No, good. So, yeah, I mean, there's no, a lot of people have been donating to other causes, which is great. We support all of you in doing so, but you don't have to pay a cent out of your own pocket in order to contribute to this pot with that code that you see in the Twitch chat right there. So please, if you haven't already, or if you have another account that you can do it on, please do the code in the Matcherino. And in the meantime, we're going to get DeathNapalm versus Sim, the last match to decide who goes into top 8 here. I'm not super familiar with either of these players' experience versus the other character or each other. I feel like this matchup is probably a little funky for Milia because I imagine that Azami puts a little bit of a monkey wrench into her Oki setups and stuff like that. Which I feel like a lot of characters have things that throw monkey wrenches into his arm. Ooh, that was really gross. That fuzzy, I believe, jump P managed to clip, and DeathNapalm is going to start this set off with a perfect.
Yeah, that was some really strong play there.
All right, get the 2D. This is where the game. Viking seems to have a kind of fast wake.
It's not the fastest, I think.
Definitely not slow, because she was able to jump all the way out of that setup before the disc came down. Which, probably a little bit of a struggle bus for Milia, but definitely a. Alright, this is what Sim needs, man. This is where Milia puts rubber to the road.
Baiken's only way out of that really is to hope for a red Azami attempt. Like if they're just getting hit.
Oh, 6P went through the S disc. What? Unless the YRC was early enough, but either way. Alright, DeathNapalm is going to get a little bit more traction here in the second round. Kind of establishing back to neutral. DeathNapalm also does have burst, so if Sim is going to make something happen, he's going to have to get through that along the way. Certainly not going to get stun comboed before death. Really patient neutral. Loving these guys' movement right here. Okay, gets the throw. Milia does good. Good setups on throws.
Baiken 6P does have a lot of upper body invuln. In fact, it was actually buffed in Rev 2.1.
Okay, yeah, you said that it used to be worse in the previous version.
Oh, yeah,
too.
it used to actually be one of the worst 6Ps in the game, and now it's one of the best.
Is it like Slayer style? Like, does she have like above the knees invul?
It's literally like from her knees up, yes.
Yeah, okay. That's not as big of a difference for her, though. Slayer's really tall.
The hitbox itself starts at her boobs. It's insane.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
a
very big hitbox.
Okay. That's the legendary tip box I've heard about. No, yeah, but I mean, like, for Slayer, the difference between knees up, that's a lot. Slayer's like 6'5" or something like that. He's real tall. Viken's real low to the ground. Above the knees might as well be above
crouching.
the shoulders, but yeah, for sure. She should have that thing that Jubei has in Blaze Blue where all like crouching only combos work on her just standing because she's so low to the ground.
Oh, will this be the end there off this setup, off the dust loop? Oh my god, that was such a long dust loop.
Yeah, you do get the super at the end. Oh, but it whiffed! Oh, and the TK's... Oh,
that Abari Yo Johnson was so good.
Yeah, you do get the super at the end of that combo, but it just dropped between the burst super and Sim was able to survive, but only for a little bit longer because, like you said, the Abari was awesome. So, okay, into the second game, Sim's gonna land a JH into the combo. another time that DeathNapalm was able to escape the setup. It seems like DeathNapalm has a pretty acute knowledge of what Baiken can do to get out of the certain knockdown situations for Milia. It's getting them a lot of mileage. Okay, burst out of that combo. Definitely a little bit of a hero burst. Not a lot of health left. And Milia doesn't do the kind of damage that scares you out of a hero burst. And she doesn't have the kind of defensive options that makes it less big of a deal. So he got a little bit of his burst gauge back. He got the R back, but you know, definitely a little bit of a rough burst there from our hero. Just kidding, we're impartial. Okay, 6K counter hit. I wonder if that was a low Azami. Okay, that was also a low Azami, and he got out of it.
That was just a tough situation for Milia to deal with the fact that they parried three things.
Johnson
Yep, this
in
is
the
into
corner.
Dust Loop. Very good burst, actually.
Really good. Yeah, really good burst, because that was going to hurt.
That Dust Loop is often
we
safe,
saw the
but
length,
it worked.
We saw the length of the combo that he was doing just in the end of the last round. It was painful for the young Milias. The youngest of Milias. Okay, I guess the pin.
Man, this is rough.
Oh, wow, okay. Just the last hit there with Digitalis. So he's going to take that first game. Or, at 1-1. Never mind, it's 1-1. So this game right here is the last one of our... Before we take a little bit of a break to clear out before top 8, so... I get the 5K.
This is rough. They're just not hitting very much, getting only lights.
Milia kind of has to play the Death by 1,000 paper cuts games until she really gets
her real knockdown.
Until she really gets those real pin knockdown or like a 2D in neutral. Like there are only certain hits that really enable her to go nuts with the mix, and other ones until then she just kind of has to take bits and pieces.
I definitely wilted there myself. Oh my god.
Really smart meaty 2D there to catch some jumping out, which has been what DeathNapalm's main ability to get out of these setups is the super jump. And 2D to meaty 2D into the disc to catch it was real smart and also just hit him. So.
Whoa! Running all the way across the screen.
Yeah, lots of zooming going on. Ooh, wow, that was
that was a really bad accidental red Azami. That was supposed to be a preemptive Azami, but it came out too late.
Like held her in the air long. All right, Secret Garden. Let's get weird. Crouching dragon hidden, crouching tiger hidden garden. Okay. 2K. Well, DeathNapalm's on their last legs here. They could possibly get the burst back before this round ends, but otherwise they're gonna have to play some stellar defense and keep the neutral moving and keep the offensive pressure up if they want to turn the tide on this.
That chain into
that was a good
5P
pressure.
Really hurts. Sometimes you want to press something, but you really can't.
Ooh, Tommy. Okay, good no tech there. He's wary of these Baiken tech traps.
Neither of them really wants to go in that badly.
I mean, but if you're Sim, what is your incentive to go in? You know, you just went in and look what happened. Oh, gets the throw. She gets throw combo.
This is definitely a dust loop. This will probably end.
Ooh,
this will get another clash. No. We saw that before in one of the other QQs, and it clashed.
And that's going to seal it. And Sim is going to move on into our top 8. So before we take a little bit of a break, we can do some shilling, but also give a little bit of a preview to our full top 8, which I'll tweet out from the main QQ account and stuff like that. But so what we're going to have in top 8 on winner's side, it's going to be PepperySplash and GPS versus Hotashi and Mystic, both Floridian in that matchup. Then we're going to have Sim versus Lotus, two people both from the Midwest, the Chicago St. Louis exhibition, although I can't remember off the top of my head if they actually played each other. And then on the other side of losers top 8, we have blackSNAKE and Star Eater. So we have 3 Floridians, 2 Chicago, 1 St. Louis, a North Carolinian. A lot of diversity in this this half of the country. And then we can also do a quick ad read and also just remind you guys that I'll bring the link up in the Twitch chat. We do have a Matcherino page open. There is a couple different items on there that you can purchase if you want to, including the No More Malort sticker, and of course also the Kaiten Books merchandise, which we can pull his slides up.
Yep. Gotcha.
Like I just mentioned on Matcherino, there's the different books and a couple of charms and other things from the Kaiten Books releases. If you want to purchase, you can do it through the Matcherino page, and $4 out of every sale goes straight to the prize pool. That, in addition to the coupon code that we were talking about earlier, gives you a bunch of different options to contribute without, while still, in the case that you get something, you get to buy the book or some of the other stuff, or just, make the contribution through the code without anything out of your own pocket. So yeah, that should be the last bit of the stream. We're going to take we'll reconvene at 6:30.
All right.
I'm going to put that in Attorney General. And in the meantime, we could just put on some Initial D music and...
I was going to play more of the Guilty Gear X vocal tracks.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. All right. See you in a bit.
Everybody say, you are the stupid guy. I get the native right. Party up, come and celebrate. Party up, realize who you call what's it. Party up, it's a caliber that's right. Party up, realize no one will compare. I held your weight, your breath, I held your feet. What you want? I held your weight, your breath, I held your feet. What you want? You cannot feel if you can you behind. Oh, well, we want to.
Also, I forgot to mention this because it was 13 minutes ago, but thank you, Pat the Flip, for the raid of 44 people.
My mind, everybody say, you are the stupid guy. I get the native right. Party up, come and celebrate. Party up, realize who you call what's it. Party up, it's a caliber that's right. Party up, realize what was it compare. I held your weight, your breath. get count. You don't know me, so we keep calendar. Answer. Ura gila lete sutesagata. Future, everybody say. You are the stupid guy. I get the naked eye. Body up, come and set it mighty. Body up, realize what you call what's it. Body up, it's you can live with that.
Welcome back, everybody. We're about to get started with this top 8 here. Very nice little top 8. Lots of super strong players, obviously. To get to top 8 in a bracket like this, you kind of can't really be any sort of slouch. And up first, we're going to have PepperySplash and GPS. And we'll just be going through the bracket after that. We already know who's in it. But we should be getting started just about now. We have Mini Matt on commentary as well.
Hey, glad to be here.
Gotcha.
It's going to be a good match. GPS has won the last 2 quarantine quarrels they entered, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yes, and has other strong showings in tournaments. Really going back all year. I remember they did really well at Frosty Faustings also. I believe it was like a top 13, maybe top something good in one of the strongest and deepest brackets in the nation for this fine game.
Yeah, they're a
we all
premier
like to
main
play,
player,
so.
Absolutely. I think if we listed off Peppery's tournament placements, would be here all night.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
So this match is going to be very, very interesting. One thing to note that GPS won against blackSNAKE last week.
In one of the previous quarantine quarrels, for sure.
So they're definitely ready for the Venom matchup.
Being in North Carolina, it's kind of a scene that we hear less about. So it's definitely like less of I feel like we have a little bit less of a background on GPS than we do PepperySplash, who's obviously been around the block, and he's going to land an air throw off the instant block punch
sick.
there.
IB air throw is so good in this game.
And it's one of those things that I think it's one of the things that you see good players do just because they're the people who go out of their way to try and figure it out, Well, you almost got another one right there, but...
Back to neutral. Both players played a little careful. No, don't want to open themselves up, right?
One thing I've been seeing Pep do all day is the slow
nice conversion.
Tap on the ball and then just kind of following it and going in when they have the cover.
Nice jump out of the throw setup.
Wow, really weird carcass rate hitbox there. These pokes are
Peppery's so far
slowly
ahead on
chipping
life.
away. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a slow, but at the same time, all too quick downturn in terms of
God,
health.
please explain how this dolphin works.
Well, this combo
Backwards hit dolphin, throw him in the corner.
Okay,
GPS
burst.
might just kill him. Burst up. So,
Really?
if this behind on a round, even if you lose, you just want to take the burst at the very least,
Yeah.
right? So GPS has
That's
to
a
be
moral
feeling
victory. Now he can play most of the next round without even having to think about it. And if he had won that round, he could have possibly taken it all the way to the next game. Ooh, counter 6H.
Oh my god. The health difference between those trades. Unbelievable. May is scary. That anchor does a lot of damage.
She hurts, dude. She hurts a lot. That anchor is heavy. And Venom, I mean, especially in what we've seen with Pep so far, has just been doing, kind of playing the Death by 1,000 paper cuts games where you just kind of have to take what's given to you and hasn't really had the opportunity to land a big combo and get the kind of corner carry and setups that we really typically see out of Venom. And this is like a 60% change in health here.
It's huge. Good blocks from Peppery.
That's gonna hurt.
Not quite respecting the frame trap, though. And this is going to take him out.
Round.
Duel 3, let's rock!
Nice dash block. One thing GPS has been doing a lot is just running up break, stopping, trying not to get caught by pool balls. Unfortunately, they're in the corner. Oh my god, that's going to do so much! You do not want to get caught by that. One more setup, and that's going to be it. That's a super, yep.
Yeah, perfect.
That was a
I was
Venom
wondering
round.
if there was maybe... Yeah, no, that was definitely a Venom round. I was wondering if there was maybe going to be one hit before the Dark Angel hit that he could have bursted, but I don't think... Once it's out, and once you're, blocking it or hitting, you can't burst, right?
At that point, even if they had managed to input a burst before the super flash,
they would have
they were just going to land on it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, people talk about checkmate scenarios with Venom all the time, and just the ability of, when they've got meter and they can just kind of force you to choose between life and meter when you have no life and no meter.
Venom chip damage is
Definitely.
lame.
Yeah, I know, it's insane.
God, what a shame. Throws the burst! But
that was
Peppery,
really-
not even tilted for 1 second.
I wonder. I believe that was one of the burst safe routes where if you just burst at the wrong time, she just throws it. May does have a bunch of really burst safe combos. Basically, like if she gets meter, the main extension is like 90% burst safe, including part like that. Yeah, including part like that where you get where you just burst into the jump H and they just hold forward and okay, your burst got snatched, but
DPS
not quite a real burst.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Eno burst baits where she's
exactly. It's like okay,
flying around with JH anyway, right?
Okay, he's gonna get hit low. Blocks the 6H, tries to poke him through the backdash and GPS.
Nice
he's gonna
grab.
get the ground throw.
Oh no!
It's wake up throw.
Wake up grab. The Guilty Gear classic.
Yeah.
I like that burst.
Oh, that's a defensive option.
Peppery in the corner.
Game's just
got the conversion.
Okay, he's gonna burst out. Pretty low on health here. Gonna have to make a pretty big turnaround if he's gonna salvage the second game here.
Nice red Roman.
We've
got mix-ups. What is the setup? Oh no! That's the second time that's happened.
Same exact thing.
Yeah, so I think at this point we can safely say
Really
Peppery is calling out the May jumps. May players in general use her
Jumping
incredibly
is like their best
fast jump.
They don't have
it's really good.
Setups.
It's fast, you can get out of stuff that other characters have to respect, and Peppery is definitely calling it out with the charged ball and the 6-8 setup. We'll see if GPS can pick up on that.
One interesting thing that AHG, our local May players, told me about Venom is that he's the only character that has an option that can beat jump, or I think it's just jump forward S at the beginning of the round start, because of 6P. So not only is Pep doing a super phenomenal job of calling out the jumps, but Venom definitely has some of the tools that could deal with that. 6P being the best of its kind in the game, and other strong tools with the ball sets and stuff like that too. But this is gonna hurt.
6P is very good.
Look at this combo. I mean, that was not even the longest combo he could have done. Okay, 2H,
no!
another 2H. Oh, it gets the burst again! The same exact time. Same exact point of the combo, and this round is all but okay. He's gonna get a second chance here, but that round completely turned around. Based on air throw,
very high in the air. Gets the guaranteed setup.
Double setup.
Yeah,
wow.
GPS just takes it.
Two big round comebacks from Pep in the second and third round of that game, and all of a sudden, the set's over. Wow. So really good stuff there by PepperySplash. Never say die.
Yeah, do not count out PepperySplash.
Yeah, no.
At any point in the game.
One of the things we talked about with Venom when we saw, I believe it was during a blacksnake set, but just the trade-off you make between having the most some of the most versatile offense in the game, and then that you trade off defensive options as well, and kind of in exchange for that, and you still can't count anybody out. This is Guilty Gear. You have a one frame throw. If your opponent dares try to oki you too close, they're gonna get the throw. So
yeah, there's so many ways to disrupt offense in this game. You have FD, instant block, blitz, one frame grab, burst, a ton of very, very fast normals with upper body.
And yet somehow it still doesn't feel like enough sometimes. That's how potent the offense is in this game, that all of those options, all of which are really strong in unique ways, sometimes we're still I can't do anything about this setup, or stuff like that. So, I mean, just really, one of the things that Mr. K brings up a lot about just what makes Guilty Gear such a special game is that offense is the name of the game, but the defensive options keep it in check in a certain way that, you can't just projectile YRC your way to victory. Good players will take advantage of those defensive options.
Hotashi's playing Helltaker.
What is Helltaker? I don't.
Helltaker's a puzzle game with popular demon girls.
My bad. I was playing Helltaker.
It's a waifu game. It's a puzzle game with waifus.
Gotcha. Okay. Fate Stay puzzles. I know that's like a Mobage. Alright, so we're gonna have Hotashi
versus Mystic, Florida
Boys. Yeah, Florida Boys matchup for sure. Hopefully they have better signal against each other.
They played against each other so many times in the past. It's one of those matches where you'll see them doing some stuff that seems kind of weird, but it's definitely playing against the player.
Yeah. it seems a little unorthodox, and we're like, I wonder what he was going for there. But to them, they knew exactly what they were trying to do. Ooh, really ambiguous cross under. I don't even know how he got on the other side. Okay, he's gonna dead angle out. He's gonna have to salvage this round here. Got Mystic in the corner. Really
Another salvage. He's in a pretty good position. Has a Viking in the corner.
Despite all of this.
Uh-oh. This is death.
Despite Mystic having a full stick of butter and burst and a health advantage, it didn't feel like he was out of control there ever. Look at the patience here. Oh, I wonder if they're having lag issues.
No. This is just Hotashi versus Mystic.
Gotcha.
Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
The thing is,
wow.
with Viking, you don't want to run up on Elfelt when she has shotgun out. 3-frame fully charged shot. It's very, very good. Hotashi has the reactions to like 5S and roll through Bonsai Run.
Jeez.
Plus, they know each other, so
yeah, right.
It's one of those things.
Reacting is, I think people always underestimate. Like people talk about read and reaction like they're different things. I feel like reads inform reactions a lot more than people like to say, but. Hodashi's got a life deficit early in this round and was starting to kind of turn it around there before that throw.
Nice bait on the dead angle there. Mystic just staying out of range of it, recognizing that Hotashi had the meter. Good rollout.
Ooh, and the roll. Ooh, geez.
And that's kind of it. That was exactly what I was talking about, where if you S into Bonsai Run, you can on reaction roll through the follow-up. Mystic knew, delayed it, and punished the roll. That was very, very smart.
Okay, so into the second game, Mystic taking the first one of them. We've seen pretty patient pressure, even when Hotashi has Pineberry out or is in shotgun stance with Mystic blocking.
You gotta check his Bobby. You always have to check that.
Yeah, oh for sure. And it seems like he's just kind of letting, or at least he's trying to give Mystic the opportunity to hang himself, and they're not really biting him. Okay, puts Mystic in the corner into the shotgun stance. Oh wow!
Oh, hitboxes. Thank you, Pachi.
Unblockable. And now look at this. Yeah,
no, not unblockable. Ooh, that was interesting.
Yeah, ooh, double RC. Why was the second one even an RC? What was he doing? Ooh,
oh, doesn't quite bait out it.
And wake up throw. Wake up throw against Viking is scary because it's 6K, but Mystic's just kind of been running right up and not doing 6K to kind of punish that. So
yeah, Hotashi definitely saying there, you gotta do that sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm not gonna respect it if you don't actually do it.
Right. You gotta let him know one time.
Ooh, for sure. Big gravy damage.
Yeah. Solid 40-50% there. Elfelt definitely bleeds pretty hard.
She actually has the same guts and health as Soul, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, she has Soul Guts.
Oh, what a roll. That's insane.
Elfelt is mad good, as it turns out.
I guess that also just tells me as much about Soul's health and guts as much as it does Elfelt. Like, I guess Soul just has less than I thought he did, but it tells you how much appearances influence like our perceptions of characters. But gonna get the combo into the corner, not gonna get the knockdown off of it. Pretty low health situation, and is he gonna get a full confirm off as he is into the corner? Not gonna be enough to kill, but he's certainly gonna be in a really rough situation here as Mystic. Oh wow!
What a parry!
He tried to throw and missed it up. Even so, Mystic's going to take this second round and keep this game going. He's not going to let Hotashi even up the set score that easily. Shotgun into Sniper. She's got the whole armory. Okay, same thing. He's running up and not doing 6K. It's almost like he's faking him out. Okay, blocks overhead. Throws out of the roll. Really good by Mystic. Whiffs the gold burst.
Good pressure by Mystic. Hotashi just... Ooh. Oh no, gets a little bit greedy, tries to press.
There was like 60% risk. Tech buttons.
This is so much.
No guilty gear. Okay, we'll have burst before the end of this round, so Hotashi's gonna have to make do with that. Okay, weird Arizami. Ooh.
Back to footsies. No one wants to lose that last 20% of their life here.
This walk speed, man, like, he's playing... He's gonna try to play ST over here. He's just like walking back and forth.
Hotashi just attempting to zone with Pineberry and the threat of shotgun. Gets grabbed. Mystic gonna get the combo.
Combo here. Hotashi
probably
might get a
not gonna quite be enough.
Yeah, smart if Hotashi to get first, and then the weird. I don't
nice
even know
double Carly Rae Jepsen. Mystic taking it.
And Mystic is gonna take That's set 2-0. Definitely a close second game though, and you know, not at all a bad showing out of Hotashi, who is still alive as this was a winner's side match. So that's just going to set up our winners finals as being PepperySplash versus Mystic. So now we're going to move into losers, where we will have Lotus
Sim versus
and
Lotus.
Sim. So these guys actually played in the 5v5 in a kind of weird set.
Oh, what was weird about it?
So sorry, I got distracted for a second. So we put, I believe, I forget who was in originally that lost to Sim, and we put Lotus in because we were like, you know what, I don't think these guys play a lot. Like Sim doesn't know a lot about Lotus. Milia bleeds, so and as far as I know, it's not a pleasurable matchup for Milia. And Lotus just kind of rolled. He you know, they did Lotus things. They did the flash kicks. They you know, we were hoping for the X factor. That's what we had Lotus. That's what Lotus was here for. But I'm curious to see what Sim does differently, or what they bring to the table to try and. Well, there we go. Just blocking apparently.
They
but
tried to do a flash kick safe setup. Didn't quite get it timed correctly.
interestingly, like so much of
misses the conversion.
Lotus won the pressure war so quickly and just kind of rolled from there that we honestly didn't get to see a lot of what Sim does against Leo. We see an early burst there.
According to that situation, it's press buttons on.
Oh, the Lotus Fuzzy, which I hate that we call it that. I refuse to believe that Lotus has done something that is worth having something named after them. Which is, it sounds like I'm ragging on Lotus. It's all just all good fun. Holy crap, Milia's risk is so high. She's got to be so careful.
Once again, Lotus does not want to stop flash kicking.
Oh,
and
no.
Lotus doesn't get conditioned very easily.
No,
as
it's
we've
impossible.
seen from many previous events, but at this point, it seems like Sim has just gone all in on, if you're not going to stop flash kicking, I'm just going to keep doing Eisenster and safe setups until
the
you
thing that Lotus
respect.
loves to do is flash kick, and then once they get the sense that somebody's once they've done a few too many flash kicks, then they just start throwing you. You can't. That's not really an option that you can really present against Milia because of discs. Like, if the timing isn't right, you can't just throw them because they're trying to safe jump you or something like that. So, smart of Lotus to jump out and wait out the whole Secret Garden up in the air. Now they've got a little bit of pressure to work with. Ooh, counter hit through the 5H.
Sim trying to throw, taking quite a grip of damage.
Milia players will stare a tank rolling down their street in the face and press 4H. It's unreal. There's nothing you can do that would ever stop a Milia player from pressing 4H. Wow, jumped you with... Oh,
it's gonna hit.
Okay.
Goes for Secret Garden.
Yeah, I was just saying, wake up projectile. Hero burst.
That Secret Garden placement was so slick. Makes it go downwards right at the range of Leo running through, but you're gonna die!
Wow, really
Lotus
good
taking it
comeback
anyway.
from Lotus. Lotus taking the jump in here. Ooh!
Patience from Lotus.
So Lotus has said that they've had some pad issues from time to time.
Oh, uh-oh.
So it's possible that there was just a quick pad desync, but I don't know. I've learned to never question anything Lotus does. That time the 4H wins against the against the 5D, but okay. Gonna try and do the knowledge check. The first thing a Leo will typically do to you is do the IAD cross-up jump pass, and Sim was smarter there. Okay, gets the pin, gonna get the air-to-air confirmed, but the bad move's gonna... Oh my gosh! 2D is super minus. Oh, you should...
Sim has to burst.
Burst? Yeah, come on, Lotus.
What's the mix-up? Goes for the overhead. Going to get a corner carry.
Leo's got
once again, baits. Lotus not willing to stop.
No. He will, he'll just delay it. He'll do that like a million times. And
first safe combo, and you're out of here.
I hope that was worth it.
Lotus has lost the game off the back of flash kicks. The question is, will even this be enough to make them consider chilling for a second?
I feel like but at the same time, we saw them do it in ways that were more... like on times that it should have been punishable, but really all it's going to take is for...
The answer is no.
No, the answer is no. They're gonna, rather than stopping doing it, they're gonna just try and retool it and reposition it in a way that's more useful.
That is a generous way of looking at what's going on right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I feel like I've been in this position before, where Lotus is, where I keep telling myself, eventually it's gonna work. They can't bait it forever, but
like but that's
Sim
not
can.
Sim,
Sim
if
can,
Sim
in fact,
is not
bait
in
it
throw
forever.
range, Lotus. The thing is, Lotus is usually able to turn them baiting flash kick into a situation that they can benefit from, like I was talking about with just throwing them. But Sim's doing a really good job of baiting flash kick and simultaneously not putting themselves in a vulnerable position.
Well, I mean, if you're baiting flash kick by standing in grab range and blocking, you deserve
Right,
it.
you're not.
Like,
Yeah, that's you can't bait things in guilty. That's not how this game works. He gets the disc, finally gets the hit, and is going to spend meter to get a mid-screen confirmation off of it. Usually she doesn't quite get the same thing. But Lotus is not just taking it, you know? Finding an ability to do something on like every wake-up. He's going to get a hit here, and going to have to turn something into it.
Ooh, stops blocking low. Not gonna get killed, but
Digitalis not gonna kill. Gonna get the blitz. Okay, what do we got here? This is the last leg. 6H. Okay,
it's a counter hit. This actually kills Milia. Who doesn't spend.
Really good fuzzy block there by Sim, and that's what we were talking about.
Once again,
That 50% bar, you know, you probably could have extended that combo long enough to do that, but nonetheless, Sim, very strong player, is going to move on against Lotus. Sim will play GPS next time we see them. So now we need blackSNAKE and Star Eater.
yeah, blackSNAKE making it all the way to grand finals last week, and then losing to GPS. They're probably gunning for that run back here.
Yeah, GPS has been on kind of a different level as far as I feel like we've seen a different GPS since he started participating in QQ, and I think you're right. I think being in grand finals and winning 2 straight, you're looking for a challenge there. So we're gonna.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna make an enemy when you 6-0 someone in 6-1 someone in grand finals.
Yeah, that's true. That person's got a chip on their shoulder now. You have a target on your back, whether or not you meant it.
It's interesting. No matter who wins here, we get kind of a grudge match. If blackSNAKE wins here and then beats Hotashi, and if GPS beats Sim, then we'll get that rematch. If Star Eater
all the
wins
way,
here,
wow, all the way
Star
back
Eater
to
has been
losing,
the Elfelt Annihilator over
yeah. What's up with that?
a little while.
I feel like
ago.
every
So I'm
bracket.
interested to see Hotashi versus Star Eater. Either way, we're gonna get some great matches coming up. But
I'm the dude in charge of seeding, and every time I look at the bracket, in like 2 rounds, Star Eater ends up playing a really strong Elfelt and has done really well with it so far. These guys are good to play.
Elfelt Killer deployed.
Yeah, as an Elfelt player, how does that feel? Like knowing that somebody's out there, they're like, it's like Scar going after the State Alchemist, man. Like he's just out here hunting heads.
It's fine. Hitachi and Lost Soul have been standing in front of the bullet for me, so I'm totally good with it. I'm safer in the booth.
Vevian and Hotashi and the other Elfelts that have participated in this are definitely they're taking the fist to the chin. I like this Remfall color. I don't think I've seen this one before. But even so, we're going to get Star Eater representing Florida versus blackSNAKE in Chicago. And I don't know that I've seen a lot of this matchup. I feel like a lot of
it's
just gonna
definitely
determine-
Venom favored, but just
Yeah,
like
I can
every other
imagine.
character in the game, if Ramlethal puts you in the corner, she becomes S tier until the moment you're able to weasel your way out.
Yeah. And then, there's really smart burst there by blackSNAKE, not trying to hold any sort of weird cheeky mix-up, but I feel like it's just going to come down to the summon game in neutral, and does Star Eater place the swords well enough to deal with Venom setting balls up and moving balls around and stuff like that? A really good counter hit confirmed. Not going to
Just
get
a
the
little
corner
bit out of weight.
knockdown. Yeah.
Back to neutral. This is... that crouch to go under the sword was so slick.
I feel like
Bruce's
Venom
presence of mind has
is a
always
good-
been incredibly
it's
good.
insane. It's insane. I feel like Venom probably has an easier time dealing with swords once they're deployed than other characters, and I think that's probably what we're going to try and see blacksnake try and prove. They're bursting against close slash. I know most Venom players would tell you that's an ill-advised thing to do, but okay, he's going to get the
Into the corner.
string.
No
And
meter
this
on the
is,
side of Star Eater, so they need another mix-up. They get the counter hit.
Yeah, this
blacksnake
is top
was
tier
pressing.
Ramlethal. Burst safe combo.
And Star Eater is going to take the first round. Very good stuff.
Really letting the win animation play all the way out. All right. So definitely going to need to see some defensive prowess from blacksnake if he's going to survive any sort of really
What an
well,
air grab.
really smart.
Gold
So
burst.
if blacksnake's ever going to get put in the corner and
God,
he's
the
going to
way
win this set,
blacksnake
we're going to have to see some
controls
stuff.
movement. blacksnake is so good at controlling the neutral. Just moving Star Eater into the corner without actually really getting a hit there.
I feel like one thing I noticed from veteran Guilty Gear players, of which blacksnake is definitely one of the veteran Guilty Gear players in this country, is like their use of air dash and like double jumps and stuff is just like so much of a league of its own compared to other people. Like
blacksnake
good movement
especially
is-
uses air dash
Yeah.
YRC super efficiently. They were experimenting
I
with
can never
using
get a read
YRC
on
to
where he's gonna
slingshot
move.
their air dash like way before a lot of other people were. They've still continue to use it really efficiently.
in games, and I think I'd say this a lot in regards to Marvel, but games like this, like movement is your first defense. Like not being in a position to get hit is your first ability to block a mix-up. You don't have to block a mix-up that you don't get put in a situation in, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's less
Oh my
true
God,
in
gets the
Guilty
dead
Gear 'cause you have
angle,
really good defensive
baited.
options. Well, Ramthal's got some really cheeky like jump cancel setups that help bait dead angles. Are we gonna I feel like he might be
blacksnake
close
is
to
in a bad
stun.
position. Yeah, this isn't.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not burst safe at all, and at that point, if you burst, you just get hit by it. There may have been a burst point earlier, but the way Ram's combos are structured, it's scary to ever go for it.
Yeah, because she can just jump a lot of it, like jump away and then still get the combo, and like a sword will hit you. But also the weird thing about that super is you can't burst the super, but even if the super wasn't there, the 4P mash would also be burst safe. So it's kind of like half of the time you can't burst, and then when you can burst, you also can't burst. So there was kind of no coming back from that as far as blacksnake was concerned. But he
Yeah,
still
they
does have
needed
an
to have found a
opportunity
burst
to
point a lot earlier in that string.
Yeah, they needed to not get put in the situation where you need to get burst against Ramlethal, you know? Ideally, you don't... easiest way to not get your burst baited by Ramlethal is to not have to burst it. So,
That is objectively true.
blacksnake is certainly... got his work cut out here for him, here in the loser's side of this bracket. It's kind of go big or go home time now. And we saw a lot of good things out of him, so I definitely believe that he can turn this into a closer set. Sorry, was going to have something to say about it, of course.
It's the round start.
Round start 2S.
blacksnake has been like super conservative with his round starts up until now. The moment he actually tries to go for the legendary round start 2S, it gets called out.
I don't know how... If I was a Venom player, I don't know how I would ever be able to resist the urge to not just round start 6P every single time. Venom
2S is one of the best
2S
round
is
starts
also
in the
really
game.
good, yeah. And it's crazy that like I would think that I would even want to do one that isn't 2S, you know. You've got to take that round pretty convincingly. Got real confirms there for the first time I felt like we've seen since the set started.
Very
So like a real hit into a real combo with a real corner carry into real OP, and that's really where Venom's gameplay begins and ends. Not ends, but that's where it gets real. If he doesn't get the air-to-air confirm, he's going to get some balls set up, and now all of a sudden Starry's back in the corner.
And we got big
This is where
shit
things get less
setups.
fun. Wow, he did H Stinger aim so much earlier, and just anticipated that if they jumped, they would be up there, and the ball would
Yeah,
still be
H
bouncing
Carcass
around.
rate hits so high in the air. Ooh,
But
not
just
quite
that he
able
did
to
it so
confirm the
far in
combo.
advance. Oh, really good. What? How did... Like, he managed to make that charge ball so perfect. Oh, my God. Venom players are so different, man. That game was so quick. Holy smokes. This set
Very
is even
clean
on-
play by blacksnake.
This set is all of a sudden very even very quickly. And now, you know, in the video game terms, that's like getting smacked right across the jaw in boxing, and you're just like, whoa, like things, like the momentum shifted so fast, and you didn't even really have the opportunity to realize what was happening. But Starry was going to have to come up with something pretty quick.
I do like that they're waiting here for a second, getting their
Yeah, they
heads
did this
screwed on
last
straight,
game, too.
taking their time. Everyone is entitled to either go to character select or wait at the rematch screen.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
a
think
benefit that I
it's-
don't see enough people taking advantage of.
For sure. I think you're you're shooting yourself in the foot a little bit by not taking a second to think and keep your nerves kind of in check. And same with letting the intros rock. Like, give yourself a moment. Jeez, like this game moves too fast.
Sorry, I got distracted by Eno Boys getting their message deleted. Back into the match. blackSNAKE starting the round in the corner. This is never something you want to see. Gets the gold burst baited. Counter hit.
Raw double head Morgan off.
Oh man, look at that trade. Super smart conversion there
Wow,
by
that was
blackSNAKE.
such
Gonna
a
force the
delay
burst
low.
out. Again,
Delay
this is the
delay.
second or third time that blackSNAKE has opened up Star Eater with that super delayed mad struggle.
You can
It's really
delay
good.
it way longer than it looks like, or like than it feels like you normally would
Well,
be.
a lot of
able to.
characters
Same with,
get, like-
jab.
Most characters that aren't named Eno get like 1 or 2 overheads out of their jumping strings, so it's easy
Yeah.
to forget the threat of a late mad struggle from Venom mix-up.
Well, and then Eno then gets jump D after like the 5th one. So yeah,
That,
I mean, it's
Eno's
kind of the
certainly a
same problem.
character.
It's definitely the same principle of like, you thought there's just no way they could do another move that would hit overhead in that string, and then all of a sudden they were still in the air. But big damage from that combo from blackSNAKE.
Again, mad
Another mad
struggle,
struggle.
opening up Star Eater. blackSNAKE has figured out that that is their bread and butter here. Yeah, they're going to keep doing it until it stops working, the classic. In terms of mix-ups, you only really need one more mix-up than the ones your opponent keep getting hit by.
Yeah.
And blackSNAKE figured out which one that Star Eater just could not deal with,
And I mean,
and
how,
leveraged that knowledge straight into a perfect.
like a minute and a half ago, we were talking about how like, if blackSNAKE didn't show us something on defense, he was probably not going to be able to pull this out. And then he just didn't have to defend for the next 2 games, and then and that made it, like through neutral play, was able to create situations where he wasn't, easy to put in the corner and didn't have to hold real combos and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden the set's over. So really crazy shift in momentum there by blackSNAKE, and he'll move on to play Hotashi and loses. But in this set right here, we're going to have GPS versus Sim. Again, not sure these guys' history with one another.
This is a match where Milia can vaporize into a fine mist the moment she gets hit by a charge normal.
Jeez, I can imagine. I feel like May probably has the ability to jump like all the way out of setups too, instead of just
Not
jump,
necessarily.
really bad
This
burst.
stuff can kind of lock down the jump out because it's meaty, but
It's also
like the thing with Milia is you
depending on
don't really get the
knockdown she gets.
opportunity to jump out of pressure. Milia just either opens you up with the initial mix-up, or you FD her out, right? And
Right,
or she uses
exactly.
pin. Like there's ways to get back in, but you get what I'm saying in general. It didn't matter
For sure,
last
it's
round
kind of like
because
a one and done.
if May just hits you, you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he bursted the way he did, it was kind of cooked. But jump 2-8 jab is going to get back into neutral here with that good movement out of the corner by GPS. Blocks the beach ball. Ooh, wow, anti
I like that a lot. Jump back air blocking it to reduce the time they're stuck in block stun.
I like the burst too to avoid getting put in the blender there.
Secret
Pin
guard.
is definitely a safeable,
Just
safe
backdash out of it.
moment.
DPS not even. Oh my gosh.
Oof,
Does not
that'd
block
be-
the overhead. I don't think there's death off of this. Sim
No.
does have meter, yeah, goes for another Secret Garden setup. Tries to slide out of it,
so
is
short.
not real.
Is that 2 or 3K or something like that he baited, and then the Secret Garden was there to punish it. Really smart use of that. By
Yeah,
Sim.
Secret Garden setups are really, really good for that reason. They cover just a huge amount of space in front of her for a very long period of time.
Okay, he's gonna get the beach ball set up. There it is.
Oh, just out of range for the overhead, though. Sim's gonna be able to air dash out of the corner.
Woo!
Good counter
So
conversion.
deep.
Nice,
Good wake up
recognizes
throw,
the empty
yeah.
jump low, grabs it.
Could have maybe gotten an air-to-air conversion there. Dead angles out. Doesn't want to deal with the 6K or low mix-up.
Back to neutral. Sim getting tagged by the beach ball. Losing so much damage to these incidental hits. That isn't quite going to kill, but one more mix-up.
Ooh, just gets hit by the dolphin. I wonder if there was a
Might
Could
have
have
been
been a
going
jump
for
start
a,
up, maybe.
who
Could have
knows?
been
Could have been
disc wire
anything.
C. Melee players at full screen will disc wire C without fail. But into this second game, GPS taking that one in rather convincing fashion, but we definitely saw signs of life out of Sim, but we got to see what he's got in the adjustment department to continue on with this set.
Nice 5K out of pressure. What a normal.
It's got deceptive long range, like forward range. Obviously,
Big,
it
it's
reaches
fast,
above it pretty
overs.
well. Yeah, it's her fastest normal, and I think people kind of lose sight of that sometimes, but
GPS
Okay,
with a 100
2D
meter
into
gets the
Dolphin.
hit. There was risk there, grabs the burst again. That's,
that's
three tonight. Taking them to the corner. This, I don't think this is quite gonna kill, but one more
no, but it
hit
might
for
as well.
basically
It might have
anything.
burst around. Oh,
Yeah, there it is, the overhead.
Boy, you just
Mayround.com.
hate to see that. Three thrown bursts in just this top.
Oh my god, the damage that 6H did. Millie versus May.
And two of those thrown bursts
Sim's a little
weren't
scared.
even I mean, I think when you're taking the kind of damage and taking the kind of punishment that he has so far in the set from GPS, I feel like you got to pick your spots a little more carefully if you're going to
It looks like
avoid.
they found it. They're getting the set play.
Yeah,
Open it up twice. Once again, Bates.
3K.
GPS remembered it didn't work the first time. RC
Figured you
jumped
could get
out.
away with it.
That adaptation took a single. Like sometimes
Instance.
you get hit by a setup 2 or 3 times before you figure it out. GPS got hit by that setup
Once.
one time and found an answer. And I think just like that, they're going to take the set.
Yeah, that was quick enough that I forgot for a second that was even the second game. So GPS is going to move on to loser semifinals, where they will play the winner of our next match, which is blackSNAKE versus Hotashi, which is pretty exciting. I don't know how often these guys have ever played, but I feel like it's just
They
gonna kind of be
definitely
an
played
offensive.
before.
Yeah, for sure. Hotashi definitely travels enough, and there's enough bigger events in the Midwest where
No,
black.
they've run into each other in top 8s. Like,
for sure.
these are players who have some experience against each other. Definitely have experience against each other's characters. Hotashi, very good friends with Ryan Hunter.
Oh, that's
This
true.
is
So definitely savvy on the matchup. We got to get Hotashi out of Helltaker.
Hotashi, stop. Hotashi, please. You're
us, like-
living the alpha player waifu meme at the moment, Hotashi.
Give us like 1 through maybe 4 more sets before Helltaker comes back, and then we're good. It's okay, we started. So
There we go.
All right, so back in here is Hotashi, Guns N' Roses blazing. Still my pine berries blazing. Okay, so
This is an interesting
Hotashi versus
matchup.
blackSNAKE. Yeah, what do you think
Alpha-
about it from the Alpha player's perspective?
She has a lot of stuff that lets her weasel out a defense in ways that I'm sure is very frustrating for Venom. Like 2H goes under Stinger
Look at this
Aim,
color
which is kind of
coordination.
dictates
that is
how
cheap.
Venom is allowed to reset pressure with it. Sniper is incredibly good in this matchup, so you're going to see blackSNAKE playing neutral pretty aggressively. He doesn't want to let Hotashi have the chance to get sniping set up, because once sniping
Hotashi
starts,
is
it can be annoying for Venom to get out of it.
Hotashi is not even. I mean, like staying super, keeping the sniper like right in his right hand, because the ability for Venom to put a ball out when the threat of sniper from full screen is there is so much harder, and it made such a difference in blackSNAKE's approach to the game, where he didn't even bother trying to set up balls and was more so just concerned with trying to find poking ranges and stuff like that. And since then, it's kind of taken a burst Dark Angel.
I heard a
Super
normal.
big risk.
Roll through it. But
Gonna get the confirm off the Carcass raid.
meter for dead angle.
2D.
Hotashi, there it is.
And
And gets the OTG bridle. Oh, that's gotta hurt. 2S mash is one of the best anti-pressure buttons in the entire game. It hits really fast. It goes under stuff. It's got a good hitbox. Love that button.
Gets the IB, he's gonna get a punish off of it. Weird kind of scramble situation there, but a blitz is gonna be
Good blocks.
Hotashi's high for a second there.
Dash is back in.
Yeah, bro.
This actually might. I don't think it's gonna kill, but you can get the unblockable. Yeah, this is the setup for it. Messes it up.
Okay, tech
Doesn't get
button.
the JS after the grenade pull. But Sniper has
See
been
how much
started.
he had to commit resource-wise just to get a ball out? I totally see why this would be kind of thought of as a struggle bus matchup for Venom. It's just his ability to do the basic things he wants to do. So
Venom can definitely compete. The biggest issue is Venom's not really allowed to start his full screen stuff the same way he can against anyone else.
Right, it's not that he can't, it's just like it makes it so much more risky and more difficult than it otherwise would be.
Ooh,
And he's gonna
Hotashi
get
is
shot right in the
very
face right there.
One thing Hotashi is very good at, relative to a lot of other Elfelts, is recognizing when it's time to swap from sniper to shotgun. I think I noticed, and I might be wrong, that he's already started the swap before blackSNAKE YRC'd twice. He did the shot reload swap, and by the time blackSNAKE had YRC'd twice and air dashed in, Hotashi was already ready for the 3-frame shot. And having that correct judgment call to swap nice block on the grenade. Having the correct judgment call to swap over is something that takes a lot of experience with the character. Hotashi definitely showing.
6H.
Do they have these? Oh, that's crazy.
The counter
a little
hit
bit of out of
combos?
range. Yeah.
Are those tough?
It depends on how far
Just
away you
weird.
started the bridle.
Yeah.
It's definitely something you have to be very familiar with the situation.
With moves like that, it's just dependent on, it's like so dependent on like how the move actually hits them. It's like the same with Slayer 2D. Like there are some situations where he's like just not going to get a combo off if it was too close or something like that. But
Ooh, it's blackSNAKE's turn. Hitachi has full meter, but blackSNAKE can just
QV combo
pressure from out of the range of Elfelt's dead angle, out of the range of that. blackSNAKE is doing a very good job at just
dead angle twice now.
Yeah, he structured his offense in a way that it was dead angle safe, it was blitz safe. Really,
Venom
really
has
good.
The layers. Venom offense is like an onion. There's just like there's layers upon layers too, and like depending on like how they get it set up, it's like it can be pretty ambiguous to like what they've even got, what options they even have at their disposal and stuff like that.
Instant jumping
Switch
blitz
into
there by
Bravo.
blackSNAKE. Does Hotashi have the conversion here? Yup, spends Universe, going to get the knockdown. There's no way to turn this into an unblockable, but they will get a setup. Goes for JD YRC. They're still gonna have to chill and block it.
That's a lot of chip. Oh my god.
Yep.
That was like a solid 15 to 20% of damage on a super that he successfully baited.
Shoots the ball. This is bad.
Ooh, smoked.
If you don't already have a ball on top of Elfelt to teleport on, and she's able to get out Sniper on your wake up, you have to either spend some meter or take a risk.
Ooh.
blackSNAKE
It's the
doing a
kind
great
of
job
doesn't get a
with
real
this.
confirm after.
Just kind of pecking at Hotashi with small hits, good blitz. That was slick.
Really good confirm. Oh, that was so cool. All the balls hitting into that. Okay, he's got a ball out above himself, not above her.
Oh no!
Tried to air
Hotashi
dash
was
in,
so
but
low to the
ball
ground that the
went
normal
clear over
whiff.
it. He delayed the crap out
Big
of that
hit.
air dash too, and it still whiffed. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of damage.
Meter.
100%
Not gonna
power.
kill, but going to
Both
set
sides
up
are
for something
100%.
crazy. Goes for the
Ooh,
3-frame.
fuzzy.
The fuzzy with no damage. Oh my god, what a jump. Trying to bait out the grab.
Oh,
If that had connected, I would have lost my mind. Pineberry is so slick. Gets the grab.
YRC the 6P to be able to get the throw there. He's gonna get by, and now it's all of a sudden he's in here.
blackSNAKE still has
Hotashi
burst on
has
deck
no
too,
burst.
in a great position. Hotashi getting countered, and that's it! blackSNAKE taking the round.
Now we have an even set here, one apiece.
1-1. We've got a match on our hands.
I knew this set was going to be good as soon as I saw it on the bracket. I feel like guys like this, they always bring something spicy to the table, and I feel like you can't put two of these guys in the same set and not see something spicy. Oh wow, goes from a stagger
Spicy,
to the
yeah.
overhead.
Right into the corner. Hotashi taking the damage,
These techs.
baiting out the forward tech button. Look at this.
Tech button
Going for the
works until
unblockable
it
route.
doesn't.
Venom is very wide, meaning you can get that route Hotashi just did off of a situation where you normally couldn't. What a blitz! And there are orbs on the screen. blackSNAKE weaving around the sniper, trying to get a chance to press a normal to get these pool balls out, and Hotashi not letting him have the shot.
So once she has the shot lined up and is charging it, she can't move it anymore, right?
The
Or can she
sniper?
move yeah,
No,
when
she can stop and start moving it at any point.
but she
The
can't move it.
the
and
moment she
charge
can't
it.
move it again is when she's actually pressed the button.
Gotcha, okay. Gotta get the OCDs. Oh, 6P whiff punish there.
Blue burst, very, very risky burst with life this low, but blacksnake does get the air unblockable 6P and is going to take set point.
Definitely gonna have burst be a major factor in this next game, so Tashi's just about to get it back in. Which means that is an obstacle in front of blacksnake as he's setting up here.
Yeah,
on the
there it
set
is,
point.
right there, burst back for
Getting the balls
Hotashi.
moving.
That was a great confirm. Recognize that the grenade was going to blow up there. Baits out the
Blitz
blitz.
gets away with it.
Catches the jump. blacksNAKE losing
6
so
feet
much life to
straight.
Chip. Grenade there to
Blitz.
disincentivize
Okay.
mash attempts. Uh-oh, blacksNAKE in a bad position.
Wow, the
Wakes up.
explosion.
Close slash throw
I'm assuming that was, I was
presumably.
to say CS throw OS, but the grenade certainly made his job helpful.
Counter hit,
5d6.
Hotashi press him jab. Nice blitz. Goes to the late air dash
that's
setup.
a late
Oh,
air
you're
dash,
gonna
it's
get
hurt. Oh, what?
you're gonna get safe jumped.
Wow. Okay, and the trade between shotgun stance, I believe,
Take that trade any day of the week, right?
for sure. With half life left, you know, it's worth putting out there. Gonna get the air-to-air confirm. Air to ground to air. Ooh, kind of hurt close slash. It's proximity.
Yeah, that setup Hotashi did with the rising grenade toss air dash is actually a safe jump against slower reversals, believe it or
And
not.
all of a sudden,
Pretty good.
this
Just
set is-
explaining it, blacksNAKE
Ooh.
died. The classic L-Felt get hit twice and lose. And with that,
so Hitashi's going to move on. 2-1. Definitely a really good showing out of blacksNAKE through this entire tournament. Definitely ran through some really strong players along the way. But now we're going to have winners finals, which would be our first best of 5 set. Yeah, so this will be
Mystic.
PepperySplash and Mystic. Probably potentially the two furthest apart players in the entire tournament, being as far north and as far south as Canada and Miami. I think Mystic's from Miami. I'm assuming that's what the 305 is. But anyways, you know, hopefully it shouldn't make too big of a difference. And so it's possible that if Hotashi keeps going forward, we could see a Florida on Florida
grudge match.
losers finals. Yeah. And if GPS goes forward, then I'm assuming they've still played a decent amount because of...
PepperySplash literally kicking Hotashi off the setup. Lobby violence.
Alright, let's get...
Venom
There we go,
versus
Mystic
Viking.
in the ring.
God, Azami is so sick in this matchup. Azami is so good against Venom.
Venom versus Viking. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell, duel one, let's rock!
So what's the round start here? Backing up into the far S. Gets
Good
thrown.
grab. Mystic gonna get it started.
Opted to not go to the tatami there and just try to go for a meaty jump on it. Now he's
This
gonna
whole
get the
round's
throw
kind of
in
in
the corner.
scramble mode, but Mystic's,
Yeah.
Mystic's gotten all the hits. The first Yozansen. Big damage. Yozansen again. Not gonna kill with this. Gonna put him all the way into the corner though. Air dash to Tommy YRC. Peppery is so far behind on life, but with this grab, gonna get some offense started. The question is, can you take out 60% of Biken's life before she Azami's a pool ball? Answer no. Be very, very tricky to pin Biken down as Venom.
Really good 2K there to stop the movement of Mystic, and now we're gonna see, you know,
Nice bait.
Nozami, yeah. And that was the kind of situation that is going to make a big difference in PepperySplash's ability to take this set. Is just getting the corner carry, getting the real setups, and just kind of taking that to the bank.
He needs to
instead of having
establish
chip away.
setups that bait Azami now sooner rather than later, or
Yeah.
else it's going to be real difficult to get anything started. Mystic is just getting so much mileage off of grabs so far. That's got to be the 5th or 6th grab that they've landed.
Yeah, it's the second round. Okay, good blitz by Pep. He's back into the mid screen, and ignoring he's got a charge ball. Gets a throw. QV. Okay, blitz. Doesn't actually get away from it, but doesn't get punished for it either. Wow, really deep air dash in there.
Damon Bill in chat thinking about lasagna.
2K lasagna. Oh, tried to throw punish there maybe.
TK lasagna.
Okay, he's gonna
Good
get
grab.
throw. Does he burst? No. 2D. And he had the ball to cover himself too. Could have saved himself from a potential zombie follow-up. But anyway, we're gonna see round 3 in this first game. Same sort of deal. It used a 2K to this time it was a counter hit.
Yeah, challenging a bonsai run with 2K. It's important to challenge that thing with lows. Getting just kind of air dashed into the corner here. But
Air throw.
Mystic was a little
What?
hesitant to pressure, and Peppery was able to get an air grab. Look at that long form Azami bait. Peppery knows.
Yeah, Pepper's ready. Pepper's ready for sure.
Once again,
Yeah.
Carcass Raid keeping Mystic pinned into the corner. Calls out the jump. Barely any life on Mystic's side. They're going to have to make a huge comeback here. Peppery getting the hit. Doesn't have enough meter to Red Roman. Gets the air grab, and that's going to do it. An entirely burst safe follow-up, too. The jump cancel would have blocked burst. No way to burst before the falling JH. Smooth stuff by PepperySplash, taking the
Really,
first
that's
game.
smart. So the first hit of CS is like the first
hit of-
one, but then you jump cancel it.
Yeah,
and that
so
would
if they
block
would have
it.
bursted...
Wow, okay.
Yeah, that was entirely burst safe.
Really good for Pep to know that that would be enough to kill too, and recognize that instead of going for the traditional follow-up. But even so, we're back into the second game now with Peppery taking the first one in a rather close scrambly set.
Ooh, counter hit. Look at that wrist gauge. Very scary position for PepperySplash. When I wake up in the morning and my wrist gauge is that cranked, I just go back to bed.
Shit. Wow, good
It's the counter.
up in the
Baits
corner.
the burst.
Really deep burster.
Nice run through. Catches them overhead. Pepper
Burst out
just
of the
bursts. Good stuff. Getting the hit. Going to get some corner carry.
RC.
Late delayed air dash.
One thing I've seen Pep do is kind of backdashing when he might think there's going to be an Azami. That way he doesn't even have to deal with the soccer follow-up.
Oh no! Tried to blitz the bait out.
Yeah,
80,
super.
the ground claw, air claw whiffs through it, and look at the damage he took from that read.
Still in the corner, 50 meter on Mystic's side, and that's going to take the round.
Yeah, Mystic coming right back at Peppery. A little bit of a
Another throw.
whiff exhibition there at round start. Air grab. Nice delay there on the soccer.
Wow.
Gonna get the grab. Out of range to get the throw combo. Out of range to get the dust. Mystic depth perception just a little bit off. It's gotta be the eye patch. Couldn't quite finish out the Azami there. Nice grab in between the 2S special cancel, double head morbid. Going to get the knockdown. Counter hit. Oh god, Peppery is in for a mess of damage here. Good burst. Air grab, is this how it starts? What a bait, what a setup. That charged orb is still there too. So many chances for the Azami follow-up to come out. But Mystic, PepperySplash did their job. Mystic was too scared to do a follow-up. And because of that, Peppery was able to continue this pressure. Gets the hit! Is this death? What an air grab! Mystic takes it.
Now we have 1-1 here in this winner spot. So this is going to be a best of 5. So not necessarily a winner advances, loser goes down situation yet, but certainly a pretty important step. Wow, what in the world?
What an air grab. Backwards to Tommy. Nice conversion off of that.
Wow, really good stinger aim and confirm off of it.
Peppery making good use of the pool balls. Nice job blocking the follow-up. That was a Sometimes YRC happens, and I'm not quite sure what's going on for a couple of seconds.
Gonna get the confirm into a charge ball. Azami dashes out and gonna get the throw for it.
What's the reset? Oh, Peppery falls for it.
Okay, Blitz. Doesn't get a punish. Ooh. The late is
Oh,
there.
no.
He's gonna eat it.
Peppery was mashing. Peppery was pressing buttons.
Good air throw.
Look at the range.
Combo into 2 charge balls. That's probably
Good
pretty
stuff.
hard
Showing
to
that
escape.
that is safe to that follow-up. Mystic's
sure.
gonna have to think twice before going for that again. You see, you're
Probably
gonna
see
do
the
a
same thing right now.
different setup, trying to move him to the corner. With that struggle, probably an Azami bait once again.
Covering the
It's a little up.
airspace right there. Ooh, wow.
Nice delay! This is the level of the mind game we're at right now.
Okay. Wow, burst safe. RC, just to make sure you got the real combo. I think the 6P might have caused like an OTG situation there. So Smart got good situational awareness and resource management by Pep there. Probably tried to throw the 6K. 2S.
Creating a wall in the air. Mystic doesn't want to lose this tiny bit of life, but when you're that low against a character like Venom, getting chipped out is almost an inevitability. Mystic recognized that and tried to take some risks. Ooh. Now PepperySplash starting their life in the corner.
CS throw, that's definitely paying off for Pep there. It's going to get a full combo back into the mid-screen. 2D to get the low.
Unfortunately, the ball messed up the combo a little bit there.
Yeah. You live and die by the RNG, or in this case the ball sets, but...
Went for an FD brain
Wow,
grab.
block the cross-up.
Counter hit. Look at this wrist gauge.
Ooh, get
Peppery
gets the
pressured into
punish,
bursting.
Blitz punish. Throw tech.
Good
Scoop.
air grab. What's the setup? Baits the blitz.
The low to punish the blitz.
Just chills there for a little bit. Might have been a bait. Mystic is going to take the opportunity to push Pepper near the corner. Gets TK Yozansen.
Wow,
Oh, but gets
double jump
air grab.
throw. Doesn't get the right combo, but 50 bar to work with, and he spends it on a YRC. Kind of maintain that offensive pressure, and this is going to take this third game.
2-1. Mystic's got to be feeling good right now.
Interested to see what different options Pep decides to bring into here, and I feel like he's done a good job of addressing Azami, but it's still led to a lot of ability for Mystic to get out of the trickier setups and stuff like that.
What a cross up.
He blocked
I didn't
the
block
same
that in my life.
thing before. Okay, he's got a lot of meter here, so interested to see what he does with it.
YRCs.
Okay, he uses it there to punish the Azami. I lose track of Vikings stuff. Azami, Rosanson, Suzerain,
Yeah, Ted Danson.
Banzai. Yeah.
TK Charles Manson.
Okay, goes
Good
to the
bait.
dead angle, gets it baited.
Peppery a little too
Really good
patient.
punish.
Just eats the bonsai run grab. Not gonna die from it, but gonna be in a difficult position. Actually, this might kill Burst Super.
Yeah, I was just saying, that's
yeah.
gonna hurt. But if we see a
This is a
Venom
set
round,
point.
like Mystic might not have, that was definitely a calculated risk on behalf of Mystic to, if Pep gets started next round, he might not have a ton to do about
Counter.
it. So him trusting his own defense is pretty important.
Burst the Ozanson, able to get out of the corner. Gets caught by Tatami.
Already
This is a
such a
bad
life
position for
deficit.
Peppery. 2H?
DHM gets back in, blocks the overhead. Such good defense by Mystic this entire
That was a
time,
counter hit.
especially
This is
there.
gonna hurt so bad. Gets the overhead
Okay.
too. This could be a dead
This is
Viking.
exactly what I was saying. Like, you use Burst Super, and like, if you give Pep any modicum of offensive control, like, you probably won't have anything you can do about it. But nonetheless, really, really strong there from Pep. Keep this
Mystic
set
taking the
alive.
corner immediately.
Whoa, fuzzy.
Peppery is in big trouble. They're gonna get their burst back before they die, but the life deficit is a huge
grab.
issue. This combo was fairly burst safe for a while, too.
Oh, that was a weird...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Yozansen was an attempt to have the route be totally burst safe. Wow, whiffs blue burst, lands behind them. What a counter! This is it! No, big drop! Peppery gets 6p. It's anyone's game! And the YRC off of Yozansen is going to seal it. What a round.
I wonder what the mental math is there about, like, was he low enough to try an air throw, or... You know, obviously, you only have like a split second to think about it, so it's not like he really had the opportunity to do that sort of calculation. But CS,
yeah, that was wild. I lost the plot near the end there. I'll be the first to admit it. That was quite a bit of shenanigans.
To winner's side of Grand Finals 3-1, and so now we're going to see GPS and Hotashi. May versus Elfelt definitely.
It can be frustrating.
Kind of blow up.
It can be frustrating on both sides. May is one of the only characters that can just ignore a lot of Elfelt's pressure. Her jump arc is insanely good against shotgun pressure. Most characters cannot just jump out for free against it. May more or less can. At the same time, Elfelt is Elfelt. She 6H's you from half screen, and you were thinking about pressing a normal and your counter hit in the corner. So it can definitely be a very bombastic matchup, no matter who gets momentum.
I swear, I'm going to write a very angry letter to the developers of Helltakers if we continue.
Tashi's still taking Hell, even now at the time of his match. Shame on Hitashi's head.
So to kind of preview the rest of the bracket that we see on screen right now, winner of this will play PepperySplash. PepperySplash played GPS earlier in top 8, so if GPS were to take the set, we would see a run back there.
Well, Hotashi announces in chat that he's coming for Pep. This is a called shot. He's claiming this game before it begins.
If he were to beat Pep, he would have a run back against Mystic and another Florida exclusive matchup. So definitely a lot of interesting little parallel lines being drawn here in this top 8. But in the meantime, loser of this will get 4th place. This is a best of 3. This is top 4.
Yeah, this is 2 out of 3.
So,
right.
Yes.
Are you doing weird stuff?
No, it's top 3 is best of 3, or first to 3. So this is loser semis. Hopefully the players are clear on that, but I'm assuming so.
That 6B was actually pretty sick. It was a true block string off of an air grenade hit. This character's great. I understand why everyone else hates her, but when you play Elfelt, it's very satisfying to watch. GPS might just be dead, by the way. Hitashi's not going for the unblockable, but...
I've thought about trying Elfelt, at least like trying to learn enough of her to like get a sense to it, just because the amount of different tools she has to play, like pretty much just play however she feels like on a given day. Like there's so much versatility to her toolkit. That's pretty appealing to me.
GPS has taken this round back. Gets Hotashi in the air, converts with the second dolphin, forces the burst out. Sniper usually pretty good against
still have his burst.
Catch some. One more hit.
Oh, that could have done it, and the sniper seals it.
Sniper's the great equalizer in this matchup. May isn't really allowed to set up SeaWorld. GPS getting a great hit round start though. Gets the air grab.
Really good
Hotashi blocking low.
Please block low, Hotashi. Please block low.
Imagine a world.
Okay, there we go.
Counter hit, gets hit by overhead kiss. This is a dead Hotashi. You don't get the meat. You don't get the burst back. You're out of here. Hotashi with a called shot immediately going down 0-1. Oh no, sorry. This has been a crazy match. I thought GPS
it feels like it's gone back and forth like 3 different ways already.
I'm a liar. I hope you watch this and call me out, Hotashi.
He's
just kidding. I know you're just gonna play Helltaker. Gets the counter at 6H.
And then mini-match in that order. He's gonna get the knockdown. Really good overhead into the beach ball confirmed.
Hotashi dead angling out, getting air dash JH. Oh my god, 2H YRC throw setup. So there is blitz or a dead angle on the side of GPS. Instead, decides to FD out, 3K, and now Hotashi has got to defend. What an air grab!
Oh, and he just gets smoked on wake up.
Yeah, that
That
looks
first
like
game
that
going
caught
to
jump
Hotashi.
startup. Hotashi. Empowered by Helltaker. If you want to be good at Elfelt, you just gotta play Helltaker.
You gotta play anything with wipers. Like,
Definitely got that
had-
waifu power up running right now. Immediately
I had
putting
to turn
GPS in the
Lawson's
corner.
retweets off on frame 1, dude. Like,
Welcome to the club.
counter hit 6H, gonna get a full confirm off of it.
Hotashi playing very patient. Ends up in the corner for his troubles. Forces his way out. Gets the 6H. Rolling through. Nice conversion. Just a little bit out of range for the proximity on close slash. But with the meter spent here, going to be able to take out GPS and position themselves at set point.
GPS has definitely seemed to struggle to find footing.
no!
And there's 6H.
Oh no!
6H from miles away, and then that's
Hotashi saying mine's better.
That's oh boy, what a kill!
There it is. Hotashi
Boom. Hey.
putting a little
Holy
tiny
shit,
gap in the shotgun pressure, telling GPS, hey, you can jump out here. They could not jump out here, but they have taken the other corner.
Ooh, same deal. Same CS situation or 6H situation. I'm getting 6H and CS mixed up all day. Anyway, okay, Meaty 6K gets a confirm off of that. I don't know if
What a
she always-
conversion off that
always
trade.
gets that.
Nice, Jeff.
Ooh, jump through wire C gets went under it.
It just wasn't quite low enough. What a shame.
And there we go.
GPS, pretty excited about it.
Okay, do we see round start 6H again? No, we do not. Not from either of them.
Neither of them believed.
The tail of the tape this set has been 6Hs for sure.
Tashi immediately in the corner. However,
This is do or
GPS
die
not
time
able
for
to keep it
GPS
going.
still. The shock. Ooh, weird stagger. Oh, Meaty 2D. and
No,
confirm.
Tashi wanted to press buttons. Nice anti-air. Nice anti-air, I say, about Elfelt Shotgun S.
Oh, even
Oh,
RC
no.
looking like he was going to try and bait the burst. Or at least get an
Super
extension. there.
late
Wasn't
forward
able to
tech.
do it. Got super. He's got half the
Chip
meter.
damage,
He's
yeah.
got
That was
no, that's
the
it.
risk. Hitachi had so much meter that there was a very good chance he was just going to do something like 5H, 5H Roman, charged, shotgun, S, 5H, 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 stuff like that. GPS saw a vision of that future and tried to get out. And that was all it took for Hitachi to catch him with the shot and win the set.
Well, before we get into the top three, I would just want to remind everybody that there is a Matcherino page for this tournament. There's the free code that you'll see in the Twitch chat now that I just put up. So please use the code and take a look at some of the other stuff from our sponsors on the Matcherino page, and through that you'd be able to contribute to the pop bonus, which is going out to these fine players that we're about to see in this top three. So, in the meantime,
versus
Hotashi
Hotashi.
versus PepperySplash. Yeah.
Hitachi, already taking out blacksnake to get here, running the Venom Gauntlet. Immediately forces the burst out from PepperySplash. But a good burst it was. Peppery putting Hitachi in the corner, getting caught by the sniper.
Really good play around the sniper in order to kind of keep advancing in and take advantage of the ball set.
Yeah, it looks like Hitachi was kind of
8 to
waiting
6,
for a
8.
ball set or something. Peppery didn't bite. Gets caught by Shotgun S into the corner against Shotgun stance. A grenade is on deck. The chip damage here is just so intense. You have to do something at some point or you get chipped out by Elfelt's Shotgun. PepperySplash is getting picked
Ooh.
at, their life getting taken out. Like tiny hits, but no buts. Hitachi not letting him go.
Whoa, he was already crouching under the 5H mash. Whoa, that was a really tricky setup. Okay, QV's got a charged ball. What's he going to do with it?
Hitachi jumping over, not wanting to take the chip damage. Gets the counter hit.
2H.
Burst coming out.
Just
Peppery's
buying his space,
so
but he's
careful.
definitely in chip range. One or too many sniper shots. It's not FD'd. Ooh, now he's in trouble. Yeah,
There
no
it
meter
is,
left.
nice. It was a tough situation to be in.
2
All that
6P,
patience,
really
not
solid
quite enough.
round starts OS there. Okay, he's gonna get the counter hit. Doesn't gonna be able to get a confirm off of it, but he's still gonna be able to maintain that offensive pressure, to which Hotashi probably bursts out.
Tashi's just taking it.
Blitz back, yes sir.
A classic Blitz war.
Double ball.
Classic comedy.
Blocks the delayed.
Not quite watching his toes though. Tashi gonna take a lot of damage from that. It was an interesting dust. Wonder what that was supposed to be at the end there. Probably a JD at the end of the stream.
Cross up and the FD. I wonder if he did the F. That was smart. That was very smart. I'm a fan.
Round start 2S. But God. I think literally every single one of Elfelt's buttons loses if you press it against round start 2S.
2S. He's doing 2S 6P too, so because he probably knows that he's not going to try and challenge 2S, which usually means he's just going to get out of dodge or jump or do something in the air, and just really smart, layers to this gameplay that we're seeing from Pep.
Catch him with the jab.
Okay, Pep's going to get a full combo off this.
A little bit of a drop there.
Yeah, a little high up in the air was Elfelt, but he does still have charged.
Hotashi's bulking, holding the Pine Berry, going for the setup where you grab him mid-screen, then toss it. Setup slick looking. Rolling through Carcass Raid, rolling through 2K.
Oh, goodness.
Venom feeling completely disrespected by Elfelt's roll.
He was able to get the counter hit jab, but the rest of the combo didn't come back. Okay, so the counter hit off the blitz there. This is definitely kind of a...
swaps.
Ooh,
Nice
that's gonna be it for this
conversion!
game. Definitely a tense moment and a bit of a scramble there towards the end, but really patient play from Hotashi and just kind of trusting in the... Yeah, I know that was one game.
That late bridal conversion off of full range 6H.
Second game here in this best of 5 losers finals. Gonna get a full combo. There's a black beat in there, but
yeah, right after the rejump, Peppery deciding not to take the rest of that.
Really
Hotashi
delayed
bursting
OTG
back.
burst. Ooh, how did he get through that? This game stresses me out, man. Alright, Pep's got a ball to follow. Gonna
Nice
get the full combo in
punish.
the corner. Really
Yeah,
good
catches
setup
Hotashi blowing himself up with a grenade. Fully charged stinger. Once again, Hotashi jumping out, getting
Counter
powder hit
6P.
6P. This hurts. Wrist gauge was involved. Gonna take the knockdown. Baits out the super. Hotashi is dead. Did I just see? I see a little bit of some crouching there from PepperySplash. Is PepperySplash officially a memer? I'm gonna have to check the tapes. Ooh, nice round start for Hotashi. Whiffing 2D in Peppery's face. Peppery decided, I'm going to press 2S, see if you're actually for real right now.
Ooh, faked out the overhead and got the low there. Really smart. It's really tricky stuff.
Going for the knockdown. No unblockable from this. Going JDYRC. Late overhead.
Okay, bursts out. Slight health disadvantage here.
That was a scary backdash. But able to avoid the sniper. Stinger
really
and
good
YRC.
Stinger and YRC.
Oh, Hotashi not blocking on wake up. Look at that damage.
They must
Faking
not
a
have
pool
that
ball to try to bait a
taker.
blitz. Close slice to the god. 5 frames. Hits the sky. She needs it. And there it is. The grenade conversion. You're dead.
Now Hotashi's... we got 1 round apiece in the second game. Not set point, but definitely able to turn the tide a bit in his favor if he was able to come away with this match. Far S confirmed. Pep's in the corner, not necessarily under pressure, but definitely having to fight his way out, and he does.
Oh, Hotashi's sniping
2K, please block.
while PepperySplash is within close last range. Catches with the snipe,
really good
able to get the
sniper
sniping
play
started. Peppery's been a very... So, one big difference we've been seeing between the way Peppery and... Oh, this is so scary. Airfault walking up at you underneath a grenade. There's my thought in a minute. We got a very...
shotgun stance is scary too, jeez.
Slowly just...
Really good stagger pressure here from Pep.
Dustin's in a bad position. Look at that wrist gauge.
Yeah, wrist gauge definitely a problem. I mean, that not like the health was high enough that it would really determine anything. I'm sure Pep would be able to kill off the next hit anyway, but certainly having an extra counter hit in there. Ooh, went for the air throw, almost got the kill off the OTG.
Nice 6P.
The god. The best 6P in the game. Now
one thing I've definitely been noticing about Peppery versus even blackSNAKE, it seemed like blackSNAKE's answer to Sniper was to try to get stuff started before Hotashi could even pull it out. Just keep a constant rain of slow-moving balls and stinger aims. It seems like what Peppery is doing is utilizing their movement a little bit more, trying to backdash the snipe, teleporting away from it, just running in immediately. And it seems to be working out pretty well for them.
One thing I've been interested in that PepperySplash has been doing is just kind of like setting a ball early and not feeling the need to press it when Hotashi's like doing sniper stuff and kind of trying to, there's like, biding his time and taking his window to get in, and then all of a sudden he's got a situation like this where he had the kind of setup. Obviously Hotashi was able to successfully blitz out. Burst out. A little bit of a hero burst, but let's see. Wow. Did that shotgun erase both balls?
Yeah, it's big. The shotgun blast has much bigger of a hitbox in terms of erasing projectiles than you might think.
Wow, that was a really good confirm. It wasn't enough to kill. Gets his burst bait.
Oh, burst save. Watch the JD YRC. Hotashi forced to toss the grenade to not blow up. Nice air grab.
The backdash is a round start. Really deep air throw there from PepperySplash. Holy smokes. Okay, he's got the double charge set up. Lots of good instant blocks from
a cool
Hotashi.
20% damage in chip. Definitely cool, and everyone loves it. Ooh, Peppery getting a slick counter hit 6P confirm there too. But now he's in the snipe zone.
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to... you get stance-esque for trying to set up a ball.
The day one mix-up, Pineberry roll through.
Jeez. He's gonna get a full combo and knockdown here.
Yeah. Going for the jump back setup, delayed air dash. Can theoretically kill, spending it, yep. I think
What's
either this
special
kills
about
or
the
the
jump back
OTG
setup?
hits. So the jump back setup...
OTG.
Oh, it does not get the OTGs though. This is a big deal.
Bad
So,
trade.
the jump... Basically, Elfelt has 3 main ways to structure her offense after she gets it in the corner. She can do JDYRC stuff, unblockable, or the jump back setup. And like, obviously you can just do normal meteors or whatever, but those are the three main set play routes. The jump back one is... It's not going to unblockable you, but it's pretty burst safe, blitz safe, etc., etc., and you can set up a 3-way high-low and late air dash sort of thing. It's very good.
Gotcha.
Air dash over cross.
Kind of like half. Okay, gets the throw. Yeah, opts to burst. This time he punishes it. Really smart. He did gun RC into a low because he knew that if he blocked the gun, he had to have been standing up.
Oh no, Bishop run out.
Yeah, this is the funky stuff. Oh, and he gets hit.
A very slow pool ball.
Still there. Oh, try to air throw. And gets hit by the 2P. And PepperySplash is now on set point here.
Both players spending all their meter like it's going out of style. 2-1 PepperySplash.
Looking for a run back with Mystic in Grand Finals. And Hotashi fighting for the opportunity to A, not look ridiculous with his call shot and then missing, and then 2, to get back in here with this all Florida Grand Finals. It's counter hit by the balls. Peppery's getting away with setting balls right here. Ooh, tech button, and then he jump cancel away from it. Wow.
Good teleport out of the corner. Peppery doing a very, very good job of moving around Hotashi's options
Jeez.
But once you get pinned under sniper fire, that gets a lot more difficult. There it is again, the backdash to call it the snipe. Working his way in, gets counter hit 6H. Oh yeah. That is just.
What?
I want to say, yep, 6P has full upper body now. It was a buff given to her in the most recent patch. Definitely needed it, as everybody agrees. This is the unblockable setup, by the way. Hotashi a little too late to get it going, though, so goes for standard Oki.
They went right through each other. Holy smokes.
6P.
But it's not even an anti-air, it's an overhead.
It's both now.
Yeah. So that meme about close slash being proximity, it's not even true anymore. She does have it. She does have an anti-air. Plus that move, that meme just
it's definitely
doesn't
mad
acknowledge
slow.
the fact that it's 6H.
Honestly, it's still not an anti-air because it's so slow. What it is exactly what you saw there. You use it to try to bait buttons that it goes up. It goes under a lot of dead angles. That's the best. That's really the best use of the upper body on it. Is that many dead angles just lose to meaty 6P after a grenade hit, and it's very funny and cool. I can't believe I'm getting timed out in chat for speaking the truth.
I don't even think that's the first time that's happened.
Oh, no, I've definitely been banned in this chat before for talking about
He's gonna get a full combo off of 2S into Stingray, and really good confirmed by PepperySplash. He's gonna take the round. He's that one round away from going back to Grand Finals here against Mystic.
Tashi has got to really get something going here. It's not the way to start.
Apparently it goes under Dizzy 2P is what I'm being told in the chat, which is wild.
It sure does. It's very, very, very funny. To me. Hotashi blows himself up. I'm pretty sure that shotgun jab was supposed to be a
that's gonna hurt
3P or
the
something.
blitz. That's gonna hurt a lot. You can't burst that.
It's not over yet.
Ooh.
Hotashi just getting the burst
Where's
back
the blitz
anyway.
come? There it is.
There it is.
Hodashi's got an uphill mountain to climb here. 6P, is that gonna do it?
Yup.
Yes, and it is. PepperySplash is gonna move on 3-1 back into Grand Finals for this run back against Mystic. And Hotashi, I'm sorry, maybe pick your targets a little more next time. A little more carefully. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss Hotashi, but he's gonna go play Helltaker. And I'm sure he's still gonna feel like the true winner.
Let's go, Justin. So now we have PepperySplash versus Mystic. We saw this in Winners Finals. It was a pretty convincing 3-1 on Mystic's side.
But with players of at this level,
It
that's
kind of
one
all goes out the
adaptation
window.
away from
Right.
swinging the other direction.
That's the difference of like one blitz, like working or
Are you
not
not
working.
entertained? I am entertained, Hitachi. So, once again, this is not a super fun matchup for Venom, right? Azami does very good.
It changes things. Yeah.
It's very good against a lot of the standard Venom stuff, so you kind of constantly have to be playing mind games with your set play.
PepperySplash can't escape from pink-haired women. Yeah, that's pretty true.
Double.
Hotashi doesn't play the sign costume though. I think the Revelator costume is the superior one, but I'm a non-LFL player, so. Anyway,
they're both good. It's the official, a professional opinion.
Obviously, by being a double elimination. What in the world? By being a double elimination bracket,
neither player wants to have a burst. Both players efficiently removing their bursts.
Now it's all honest gameplay from here on out. It's Steve-O Guilty Gear. Or Steve H. Jeez, Steve-O.
Let's war. Oh, nice. Everyone take a chill pill for a second.
I wonder who Steve-O would play in Guilty Gear. But we're playing Steve H. Guilty Gear here. No more bursts. Okay, gets the
catching bike and trying to start up the gun.
Ooh.
Blocks Yozansen.
Oh, wow. What in the world? Oh, I don't even know what to think of this game sometimes, man. Super? What is going on?
Evil moment number 37 and a half.
Yeah, let's go, let's go, Mystic. Oh,
nice grab. That's going to do it.
Let's go, Mystic. Alright, so first round
was
Mystic.
Clown shoes.
Obviously going to be an uphill battle for PepperySplash regardless, just to win a 3 out of 5 set. But he's going to have to do it twice if he's going to take this tournament over Mystic, so. teleports and trades in the ball set.
See, both of them forward teched, but Mystic forward tech buttoned.
There's the difference.
And forward tech
It's so
button's
sad,
everybody's favorite mechanic. It's one that nobody dislikes. And
It's so sad
I'm
that
excited
Venom
that
charged that whole ball.
See,
It's just out of it.
Daisuke sent me an email yesterday saying the forward tech button is actually back in Strive. And
Nice.
also Sign Elfelt. Both of those things is crazy.
Oh,
Oh no!
that was the weird super. What did you what? I don't understand that. I don't know anything about that super. I've never seen it in an actual game. Probably thought I think so, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what's the burst?
Nice bait.
It's a big
That
deal.
backdash there to call it out.
Right, it's like okay.
And
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like
gonna do it. Mystic is gonna take
Yeah.
the first game. I lied. I didn't lie. I'm never wrong. Mystic takes it. I'm apparently banned from chat again. These are the risks I take. It's a
This is what we
sacrifice I
get
make
for
for you,
this is
the
what
people.
this is what we signed ourselves up for by making Dane a mod for the day. But even so, oh wow, really strange placement of it. Okay, he's gonna zombie through 6 feet. Alright, here's all the work you did trying to space that move. Goodbye. He's got a second ball.
Nice grab
Right
setup.
into it. Yeah.
And yeah, the names are backwards at the moment, I believe. Fixed.
There we go.
Nice late air dash, but PepperySplash doesn't bite. Gets the counter hit. What's the mix-up? Big delays. Baits out a zombie. Putting Mystic in the corner. One more good mix-up.
Oh, how is she even able to do that? That should be illegal. And the air throw's gonna end this round. That should be Viking should be illegal. That's why I don't understand these character survey posts, man. You guys are way too horny for your own good.
People
You're gonna get the DP into the corner.
just want to play against Viking again for an entire game.
No, I don't, dude. I don't even know how they would dumb her down. How would they turn her into a Strive character? She's already just up back into Tommy, bro. If I played
Nice
back then and I
counter.
up back to Tommy, I would have won this tournament clearly. Anyways,
What's the reset?
supposed to
No, it's just gonna
decide.
take the knockdown.
Not a ton of damage on the super, but yeah, it's going to ensure a knockdown there. Didn't get the Tatami out. I wonder if that was just too close to the ground or if that was some kind of fake out, but
Dead angle comes out.
there's the
Pepper
6K.
has a lot of meter.
Ooh, and didn't have enough
Ooh.
enough time there to air throw, I guess. Jump H is a big old button, and it's really scary.
That button is active for so long. I went to
It's
high
active till
school.
the ground, right?
Like I started high school somewhere near the beginning of Accent Core, and a Bikin did jump H, and when I graduated, I
going
finally got counter hit by it. One of the worst memories of my life.
Is it one of those moves that's active to the ground, or is it just a year long?
No, it's
Okay.
active from the moment it starts up until she lands. Hits
Right.
a million miles below her too. What a sick button. Is this gonna kill him?
It's
Spends the
basically
meter.
like make
Gets the
2H.
juggle.
Oh,
That's
wow.
looking good for Mystic. Mystic is on fire tonight.
And that's a quick
2-0
lead.
Mystic is on a...
Yeah,
Mystic's
we
on
talked about
tournament
the mountain
game.
that PepperySplash. Yeah, we talked about the mountain that PepperySplash had to climb in order to come back and win this tournament, but
It got
certainly
steeper.
just a little
Pepper
bit
has to
steeper,
3-0
yeah.
Mystic, and then win another set.
and then win another one. Yeah, but obviously with players of this caliber, it's never over, and that's why there's such a thing as best of 5 sets.
Mystic doing a really good job weaving around the pool balls on defense, but Peppery seems to have finally pinned him down. I lied. Mystic getting out of the corner. Ooh, stinger wire C on defense.
Real tip of 6H, but he's gonna get balls set up in the meantime. Look at him chasing this ball all the way around the screen.
That one lone pool ball traveling the distance.
Yeah, all of the rest of them got deleted. Ooh, TK Rosamson, and this is gonna hurt. Not gonna be a ton of damage, and he's gonna have to just take that into the 5d6. Bursts out. Perhaps really kind of saying,
God.
let's do this.
If this
It's
matchup
time,
wasn't-
let's get funky. He didn't even hit the button. He didn't even hit the
Grave Beat, are you gonna die from a Grave Beat confirm? Not quite. Gets the grab! This is not quite close enough.
Oh,
And the
my
JH
goodness.
tournament
Now that
point.
burst is looking a whole lot harder to swallow.
tournament point.
Man.
That JH
This is
cutting
this is
up.
a real turning point.
Have you ever been hit in the pool cue by a sword and then you died?
Yeah, well, it's my favorite interaction. My favorite is when I shove a pool cue into Slayer's shoulder and then I also die.
Oh no, a little bit of.
Gonna get the counter hit. Ooh, whiffs the TK Resonsa, and that was enough for PepperySplash to get a brief confirm before the burst.
Alright, it seems like we've exited the Spaghetti Festival. What a double cross-up. Who blocks that? Peppery is in a bad position.
Yeah,
Not quite getting combo there, but one more hit for Mystic, and
that's it. Oh,
face the burst! This is it!
and
Mystic
that's it.
takes it 3-0ing
Swift.
Peppery in Grand Finals.
I mean, we were talking about what PepperySplash would bring to the table after the first, convincing set from Mystic, but it seems like Mystic came out with some stuff there. Like, I feel like he didn't have to hold any of the charge ball setups. He seemed to have an answer for all of them, but really good stuff to him. Good stuff to PepperySplash. Want to thank everybody for being a part of this bracket. We do have a couple more events coming up that we're gonna get popping relatively shortly. We're gonna probably take another quick break beforehand, but in the meantime, just wanted to thank everybody for participating in the stream and the tournament, tuning into the 5v5 and all that. I'm gonna put the Matcherino back in the chat for one more for the rest of this bracket. Just remember that you can contribute to the pot for free. Not a cent out of your pocket with the code. And then while you're around there, please also check out our sponsor Kai-10 Books' merch. If you buy anything from them through the Matcherino, then it would also provide some of the proceeds to the Quarantine Quarrels Fund, which is going to the players that we just saw on the screen. So we are going to take a quick break. And then when we get back, we're going to have our first exhibition, which is between Do and GPS. So I'm going to grab those guys and make sure they're all set to go. But in the meantime, we'll